these niggas way too easy. Go down dirty, good for nothing dogs. I'm convinced. Can't wait to see your mama tell her how she raised a bitch. Going out on the pop outside, just a tight out. You was playing games, and you on time out. Out for the fine niggas, you trying to find niggas. I'm cuffed up too long, let me remind niggas. Oh, I think he's sexy. Oh, he look good as fuck. And that your homegirlfriend tell her to hook me up. Shit, ain't ya having fun? Let's have fun together. Baby, I'm with the shit you know, but whatever. Look, I know I'm cute and funny. I know somebody want me. I might go sell a bit. I know I make some money outside. Niggas of an outside bitch. But be sick when the girls get some outside. I mean, bathing suit, body suit. Tryna let this body loose. This tequila 90 proof. Chasing with my pussy juice. Printing pictures that the niggas send me in the
words, y'all.
and some ladies out in Vegas. Asia, who was popping boots. Booty cheeks, got a shake. 30 niggas got some cake. Let me know the time and place. I'm just trying to ride his face. PJ, AK, take me somewhere tropical. Spot, babe, I'm a Zeus. Who will drive a kind of cute. When I tell you these niggas ain't shit, please believe it.
Hey Stanley, I know you like this ratchet mess line on.
I'm convinced. Yeah, next time you see your mama, tell her how she raised the bitch. I'm going out on the pop outside. Cause it's hot out. You was playing games. And you on time out. For the fine niggas. Some fine niggas. I'm been cuffed up too long. Let me remind niggas. Yeah, I can see your car. I ain't hear a ring. I'm in the studio. Call you when I leave. Who I'm with? I know you fucking lying. Where I'm about to go, I'm about to go outside. I'm about to take it outside. This pussy going outside. This pussy going outside.
You want to hear some more, Lana?
Pretty petty. Pretty petty as fuck. Hosting they ready.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to The Reasoning with Roz. 1 second. Thank you so much for joining. That was off of Cardi B's new album that just came out yesterday. I Am Drama. I am a huge Cardi B fan, and I thought it was rightfully so to start the show off with one of her songs. So to all you brand new people out there who act like ratchetness don't live in y'all, aka Lionel, that's okay. But for tonight, that's what we talking about. The ratchetness from Cardi. How are y'all doing this Saturday night? Happy Saturday to each and every one of y'all. I hope that you guys are lovely and doing well. I am once again trying to get everything together, so forgive me that I'm not on point yet. But yeah, thank you all for joining The Reasoning with Roz. How have you been doing? The last time I was here, it was like I believe my daughter's birthday or whatnot. And then after that, I put a post out because last weekend was fight weekend. So, I couldn't be here then. I was out because I finally got about my boot, y'all, just for a little bit. So now I can walk in my boot only when I'm outside. And when I'm in the house, I can walk in the house with shoes on. So I am, yes, indeed, one step closer to, walking. I had a cane the other day at therapy. So yeah, that cane did its thing for me, and I was walking around with that. So now I'm walking at home with a crutch and a boot. I mean, a crutch and a shoe. I'm walking upstairs and downstairs. Sometimes I forget to use the crutch, but I still use the crutch every now and then when I think about it. I'm sorry, you guys. Give me 1 second. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm so, so sorry. You guys know that I am over the age of 40, over the age of 41, over the age of 42. So at times I get hot. I need a fan going on. And the fan was turned the other way. I actually thought people were playing games with me. So I had to get up, turn that fan around so we can start this show off again. So welcome you guys to the reasoning with Roz. Stanley is gonna be a little ratchet up, just a little bit of ratchetness, a little bit of ratchetness. Yes, I am big pimping with the cane, Blue Jay. Thank you so much for that. Gospel of Bob, thank you so much for joining. Salute to you and blessings to you. DS, thank you so much for joining. I have missed you. I know that you will be wonderful for this topic tonight. Lionel, I'm not. I don't know what to expect from you tonight, but I think that you would offer some good, valuable insight as well. Blue Jay, thank you for joining. Thank you all for joining. Is that San Jose May? Hey, San Jose, thank you for coming up in here. Thank you so much for coming up in here. But yes, I was telling everybody that I am now on a boot outside the house, inside the house. I'm walking with a shoe and a crutch or a cane. I'm trying to get me a cane, y'all. Green is my favorite color, so I'm gonna look for a cane that's like green that I could deck out or something, bling up. I'm real like girly like that. So we gonna see how that goes. um, also, I am looking forward to working out again, like being able to work out again, being able to walk. So y'all know I'm looking forward to that. Looking forward to joining my boo thing as he skates every night. I get totally jealous. But I am looking forward to that too. So sooner or later it is coming. But working out is the biggest thing. Like I love running, so I miss running. And I am hoping to get back to that. I am hoping that I can go get a pedicure. Now my shit ain't rough, y'all. It ain't like rough and hard, but it ain't seen. Oh, it ain't seen, some hands in a while. It's just seen my hands. I try to like cover up the toes when I go to therapy because they gonna have my foot exposed and stuff. But I'm hoping now that I can get it into somebody's hands and they can, you know, do what they do. D says, "What are you saying, D? Rod's looking good in that brown. Thank you so much, D." Stanley Cross, Bluebird of Ratchery in San Jose is saying hi to DS. Lionel says Stanley Blue Jay definitely be on some mess and ratchetness. So y'all know this is the reason that with Ross, this is Saturday night. So what we do over here is drink and we smoke. Whatever your drug of choice is, whether that be alcohol or ganja. I am not encouraging it by no means, but what I am asking each and every person who does this or partakes in any type of vice to be safe. Drive safely. Don't come on the panel belligerent. Don't be up here cussing each people out. No racial epithets, please. Men don't call females bitchs. Females don't call men bitchs because we do that too if you can. And please, let's just have respect for one another. I think tonight will be a very heavy kind of topic. I don't really know how heavy it would be, but y'all did hear the music. I had Cardi B playing because I'm proud of Cardi. Like, I am proud of Cardi. Regardless of what anybody says, I am proud of Cardi and her new life that she is embarking on. Blue Jay says, Stanley, I knew it wouldn't be long before you beckoned me. LOL, what's up, player? DS says to San Jose, yo, what's good, thickness? You a real one. Cali's finest. You hear that, San Jose? D up there checking for you like that. Stanley Cross, I said Bluebird. And Stanley said, can't read. San Jose says, DS, God bless you, my God. Appreciation your way. And this is like, hello, Roz girl, caught a live again. I'm so glad that you're here, and I'm glad that you're here for this live tonight. Stanley, okay, my bag. I don't see any ghosts. So you guys, Let's see, I told y'all last time I was here was my daughter's birthday. I talked to y'all about me getting past therapy and all that good stuff. Had a little trouble in paradise, but you know, everything in paradise ain't always good. So you work that shit out, you figure it out, and you do the best you can. So, you know, I was spending a couple of weekends with my boo thing, and he was spending a couple of weekends with me, so I couldn't be with y'all. So forgive me. What is that? BDB? Okay. How you doing, BDB? Thank you for joining. I see you and salute to you. Lionel Suggs again. And Seven Still. Hey, Seven. Thank you for joining my really, 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 really good friend. That's a kiss, a very platonic kiss. So thank you so much for joining. I already jonesing y'all off the Menage a Trois. I tried to get Menage a Trois white blend because that'll ease me into the night. But DoorDash called and said that they didn't have it, so they only have red. So y'all know what red means. Red is like slinging from the chandeliers. So I told y'all about that work. Soon I'm looking forward to going into work. I am working from home now just because of the foot issue, but I'm looking forward to going into work. So I got about a good month to get right with this walk. I don't know if I want to show up in the hospital with the cane, but I don't think that people would judge me much considering I am in a hospital where I work at. And I do have a cane. So everybody in there probably got some type, not everybody, but most people in there have some type of ambulatory issue. So, you know, I wouldn't stand out. But being this young, vibrant person I am, I'm sure that cane. I'm gonna look into the cane, y'all. I'm just gonna really look into the cane. We just gonna we gonna look into the cane. But tonight, y'all, we are talking about what's her name? Cardi B, and the fact that she is now pregnant again with her fourth child. She's also going through a divorce that she describes as being very unpeaceful and contentious. But needless to say, she is going through a divorce and she is pregnant now with her fourth child by the football player Stephon Diggs. So you see the title saying the ladies are outside. That means that the ladies are now moving through life, y'all. They are, we got Cash Doll, who I love, Cardi B, who I love, women who were in long-term relationships with men, married to them, bear kids for these men, and these men cheated on them publicly. They're moving on. And people, the media, and everyone. Oh, let me throw Remy in there. I'm gonna throw Remy in there. I didn't necessarily want to throw Remy in there because you know I'm still mad at her, but it wouldn't be right for me not to throw Remy in there. But Remy also. But they're moving through things. So I am happy for her. This is Cardi B's second album in 7 years. So this is her second album, y'all, in 7 years. So she's had 3 kids with Offset. She's been married for the last 7 years. They was married for 7 years. Supposedly they got married in 2017, September, and she filed for a divorce July 24th of 2024. Um, this is her second time filing for divorce. Actually, she filed for divorce in I want to say 2020 before, or like, yeah, maybe like 2020. They filed for divorce, but they reconciled and got back together. So she filed again, this time in July of 2024. No reconciliation. Offset is requesting spousal support, and he's also requesting joint custody of their children. Cardi B has since moved on. Offset cheated on her, committed plenty of infidelity, publicly committed infidelity throughout their marriage. So she finally got to the stance of where she moved on. Cardi is a very outspoken woman. You know, she told the world that she was getting it in, dating, banging, outside, doing what she's supposed to do. And As a result, she is now pregnant and very happy with her new guy. Now, the old people back in the day would say to get over one dude, you might want to get up under another dude. I by no means recommend that, but I will say that Cardi has lived that out. And I ain't hating her for it. Ain't hating her for it. So I definitely want to know what you guys think. What you guys think? They're saying that she went from a wife to a baby mama, and I just think that's a very disrespectful title to give this woman. Cardi is now in a relationship with Stephon Diggs. They are not married. I am not sure how many months pregnant she is, but Cardi is saying that she will be having her baby before February. She's going on tour in February, so I'm definitely going to be having those tickets so I can get there. And I'm also going to go see Brandy and Monica because you know I'm an 80s baby, 90s kid, and I love Brandy and Monica, and they come in here, so I can't wait. Hey, dirty dude, thank you for joining. If you guys have not hit the like, please hit the like. I really, really would appreciate it. Thank you for joining me this Saturday night. You guys could be anywhere, but you are here with me. So thank you. Um, what is y'all talking about? DS says this ain't got shit to do with shit, but I'm tired of white hoes getting Kylie Jenner lips. What the fuck? These hoes brainless and shameless. Hmm. Yeah, that was a different one, D. I don't know where that came from, but I have been seeing the girls with the huge lips. Not necessarily knowing where it's coming from. But look at here. It says that folks say that Cardi should be embarrassed for her ex husband, who is Offset, is citing that Cardi should be embarrassed. She should be embarrassed for having a baby while the divorce isn't even finished. And I just want to say the audacity. Let me write that down because I know you men are going to come up here and give me hell. And I just want to say the audacity of him to say that she's pregnant and I smoke a lot of weed, so I be having to write shit down. And the divorce ain't even over. When he clearly was sleeping with other women and the marriage then wasn't over. But I want to remind you guys of that because you know men come up here and y'all be forgetting all types of stuff. Cardi is the one who insinuated the divorce. Cardi is the person who quote unquote is making more money in the family. Cardi is the person who is now taking care of the three kids that her and Offset have had together. It's my understanding that Cardi was very much in love with Offset. There are a couple of videos that I have here where she talks about like her broken heart and things of that nature. I'm not really gonna get into the videos of like her broken heart and shit, but just only imagine loving someone with all your heart and you put everything into it and then it ends. I will try to share some videos because you know I'm not really with the whole share shit, but I can try to figure it out, y'all. I can try to figure it out. Like I really had it all together. Let's see. So let's see, y'all. 1 second. Um, I forgot what I was trying to do. What I was trying to do was that. That's what I'm trying to do, right? And I'm trying to share this video here. And here we go. Is that sharing, you guys? Can y'all hear that? So this is what I wanted to play. Here y'all go. Listen. You out of what? How you just gonna say now y'all can't hear? Y'all ain't been able to hear it all.
But I'm doing all this work while I'm creating a baby. Me and my man, we're very supportive of each other. We're like in the same space in our careers, but like in different,
By that,
different.
what do you mean by that same space? That you're both doing well? What do you mean?
You know what it is? That I feel like we're really great and one of the best.
To start right
Thank
away
you,
Yeah.
Dirty
with,
Jude.
because the rumors on the streets be talking.
Mm-hmm.
And so the latest rumor about you is that you are having a baby.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to know what, if anything, you want to share about that with the class.
Well, yes, I am. I'm having a baby with my boyfriend, Stefan Diggs.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations. How are you feeling about that? And that this will be baby number 4 for you, Cardi.
Mhm. Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I'm actually I'm excited. I'm happy. I feel like I'm in a good space. I feel very strong. I feel very powerful that I'm doing all this work, but I'm doing all this work while I'm creating a baby. Me and my man, we're very supportive of each other. We're like in the same space in our careers, but like in different,
By that,
different.
what do you mean by that same space? That you're both doing well? What do you mean?
You know what it is? That I feel like we're really great and one of the best.
To start right away
Yeah.
with, because the rumors on the streets be talking.
Mm-hmm.
And so the latest rumor about you is that
All right.
you are
I'm
having
about
a
to
baby.
figure out how I
Mhm.
can stop
And I
this.
want to know what, if anything, you want to share about that.
Boom. Cool. So Dirty Dude said that he didn't hear anything. Did you guys hear? Because when I realized that he said he didn't hear it, I tried to click the volume button. But he also said that he's high as fuck, which I appreciate and glad he's over here for that. So I'm not sure. But Cardi said that she has been working, she has been putting out songs, she has been doing everything she can do and taking care of kids. She's happy and elated in her new relationship, and this man makes her feel safe. So Cardi is the person who is a faithful person, a biblical person in biblical text. They say that in a Christian marriage, in a Christian marriage, biblical grounds for divorce include and are adultery, sexual immorality, abandonment by an unbeliever, and physical or emotional abuse, which is seen as breaking the marriage covenant. These are considered to be the covenant breaking actions that make reconciliation impossible, or the relationship unbearable. Of course, in the Christian faith, you will want to try to forgive and work through that. But those are the biblical grounds where they say that the divorce is Said and okay, don't be trying to tell me to stop lying. I'll be having to come tell y'all because some of y'all unfaithful, some of y'all don't read the Bible and come up here and want to talk, but I ain't about to let y'all tell me all that. So anyways, that is what I have for Cardi B. Cardi B went from a wife who was in a relationship, a very a devoted wife, to be with a man who was, you know, sadly a womanizer and, you know, dated other women. Some say that her new boyfriend now is actually just a, you know, replica of her husband. That now she has a boyfriend who's going to cheat a lot. But I definitely would like to know the men and the women views of what do you think? Is Cardi moving too fast? Should she have waited until her divorce was finalized before she started dating, or even before she got into a relationship? Lionel says, didn't Cardi admit to drugging a dude? This is not what this show is about. Don't sound very Christ-like. This is not what the show is about, Lionel. The show is about Cardi's divorce and her moving on. What she did years ago in her life of immaturity. She is now a mother and she has changed her life. There will be no Cardi hate. Distance lights. Was it really surprising that Offset is a womanizer? Hey, I would nearly know. I support her. A woman can add and should only have to take so much respect. I'm with you, Blue Jay. I'm with you, Blue Jay. Exactly. I'm with you. The other question on the mound tonight was, and I saw this on Instagram, so I'm hoping you guys are able to see that as well. Is would for women, would you date or would you rather a rich man who cheats or a average, or they say poor man who is faithful? So I was very surprised by the reactions that I saw in the video. I definitely would like to share it with you guys. I am curious to ask the men and the women in the chat before I show the video. What do you think? Some women said, Blue Jay says she wants average. I definitely would take an average man who is faithful. You can be average and faithful. You can have money and faithful. I don't give a damn, but the prerequisite is that I need you to be faithful. Because, you know, I'm not sure if I blessed the show tonight. I thought I did, but if I haven't, I hope you guys do have your vices, your drinks. I'm drinking out of a red cup tonight, and I'm drinking Menage a Trois. It is red, and of course, I got my lip. So, you guys make sure you have yours, and we can get this show on the road. I did give you guys the rules, so don't come up here trying to cuss people out. Don't come up here doing all that. We ain't having that. And yeah. But in the meantime, I'm gonna show y'all where this video came from, and then those all the videos I'm sharing, and I will share the link for you guys to join. 1 second. I can't believe I'm sharing videos, y'all. I don't really be doing that. So let's see. Let me see where it's at. Oh, let's see here. That's not the video I'm trying to share. Here it is, y'all.
Would you rather have a rich man who cheats or a broke man that's faithful?
Down dirty if you can hear
A
it.
rich man that cheat. Rich nigga that cheat all day, easy, with my eyes closed.
Your eyes gonna be closed because you're not gonna be looking.
Don't give a fuck. No other bitch. Always worry about me. Rich nigga that cheat. Broke nigga that's faithful. I got the bag. Broke nigga that's faithful, baby. I can run it up, baby.
A rich nigga that cheat, because I probably gonna cheat too. I was gonna get my get back. 9 times out of 10, if he cheating, I already know his cheating schedule, so I'm gonna cheat in between.
A cheating schedule?
Yeah, niggas got cheating schedules.
Oh, you gonna boss a broke nigga up?
Yeah, I feel like we can always change that. Baby, just keep me put up. I don't give a fuck what you do.
If you got the bread, you feel me, like you could get me a bag and shit, I can still do what I want to do on the side.
You hear that shit loud and clear right here. Right here. We the biggest, gonna continue to be the biggest and be the biggest forever.
So yeah, y'all. So that is where I got that question from. Would you prefer a rich man who is a cheater or a average dude, common dude who is faithful? I was baffled by the response. Like, what did you guys think? Oh God. Oh God, that wow, like I can't believe it. I really can't believe it. It amazes me. It just really it amazes me. It really amazes me. I ain't never, and see, my thing is it's about a respect thing for me, and I think that's another thing that Cardi B, because I'm plugging her album tonight, I Am Drama, is saying. Like, you have to come to a point where you have to love and respect yourself. There's not enough money or none of this in the world to let somebody walk over you to the magnitude. But maybe some women feel like they need that. I personally can't relate to no shit like that. Hell no. So I am dropping the link in case you guys would like to join the panel tonight. But once again, it is such a good pleasure to see y'all and to have y'all here with me tonight. It's been a long time. So Blue Jay, what did you think of that? Loyalty over everything, period. Exactly. Roz can't relate. She used to date the plug. Yes. D. One second, Blue Jay. I'm gonna get back to D. Now, you know, you and I come from a place that everybody doesn't know about. So let's not bring up those things. In a way, I used to date the plug. If anybody would like any elaboration on that, I could go into that. But for now, yes, that is what that is. President, long term, underground. What the plug is. Distant Light says, but what if he was honest about who he was? Yeah, true, true. What if he was, hey, beautiful Roz, hey, beautiful T, thank you for joining. I do have someone in the back, you guys. It looks like we have Lionel, so I'm going to pull him up and see what he has to say about the things that we got going on tonight. Happy Saturday to you, Lionel. Thank you for joining.
Why did your tone change when you saw
Oh, here
the
we
name?
go. I can't hear you, Lionel. Last time I didn't have the volume up, so let me try this.
Roz and her ratchet show.
I don't hear you. Here we go. I don't know what's going on again. You can hear him? I can't hear him. What
I hear
what
you.
happened last time, Lionel?
I forgot what
Last
you
time
was
I
doing.
had to do something. Let me see. Let me see. Go ahead and talk to the people because they say they can hear you, but I can't.
I don't think this conversation needs to be broken up in age range because Roz and a lot of her girl followers, y'all like 50 plus, so y'all might be looking at things a little differently.
Okay, you talking?
I was talking.
Let me try. So sometimes we be having technical difficulties that I be having to get through. Women love the
Sometimes
drug dealers for
every
sure.
show.
A drug dealer? Where did that come from? Distance Light? Is your video still playing in the background? Lana, I'm really gonna let me see. They're asking me, is my video still playing? Yes. Let me close that out. Now, Lionel, can you speak for me?
I'm here. You hear me?
Ah, that didn't work either. Dang. Give me 1 second. Let me I promise I'm gonna get this right. Oh man.
T gotta stop saying she don't like it.
Let's see
P,
here.
distant light definitely means the general female that we see. It's cool
Okay,
to
go
be
ahead.
accepted, but
I can't hear you.
a lot of these general chicks, they like that
I
bad boy.
can't. Okay, go ahead.
What, you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
I hear you.
Now it'd be like I have to unplug my mic from my computer. Now can I hear you? Go ahead.
I hear you.
But I can't hear you then. What that's about. I can hear you now though. Go ahead.
What's
So
up,
Lionel,
Raj?
huh?
What's up?
Nothing much, chilling. Thank you for joining this Saturday night. Did you see the video of Cardi and her talking about her wonderful life that she's experiencing now?
I didn't hear no wonderful, but yeah, I heard it.
And did you see the women who would rather date rich men than poor men because they would have rather be taken care of in such a way?
Of course.
So, what are your thoughts on that? You can speak on both or either or.
I don't get the Cardi B hype. I don't get the Cardi B appreciation. She's a bad look for you women.
How? Okay. I understand that you would say that.
She
Would you
is ratchet as
elaborate?
hell. She got nothing to really offer y'all in terms of any type of appeal or mystique, any type of value that y'all can replicate. I throw the whole character away.
Mm, I'm saying it. You know, I mean, coming from someone of your caliber who, critiques people every day as far as your job is concerned, I can see you coming off with that. When you say she has nothing to offer, she's a mother who takes care of her children. She does that actively and she shows that every day. She's providing for her family. She's been very discreet in her divorce that she's had. She hasn't talked bad about her ex-husband or ex-husband to be publicly as he has. She's tried to keep things private as a wife would.
No,
So
she hasn't.
I believe what do you
No, she
mean?
hasn't.
I
Get
have
out of
not
here with
seen
that.
I have not seen anything until now where she is now saying that
This
she
girl
is
has a rant every other month, putting that dude on blast.
so do you think that she's entitled to this rant when she was shamed?
Oh
Publicly shamed?
no, you about to do that voodoo crap? Nah, that's not gonna work on me. You know I ain't gonna play that game.
I'm just asking. She was publicly shamed and embarrassed, like he, basically committed infidelity the whole marriage, and she never addressed
He
the
knew what
issues.
she was getting into.
Do we know that actually?
So either this is an intelligent woman or a dumb or a not so intelligent one.
I
She knew
think
who
that.
dude was.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Nah, she knew who dude was. If she's a street smart as she say she is, she knew who this dude was. She got into this knowing this was going to happen. And if she didn't, then she was dumb as. I'm trying to be nice with my wording, respectful on Ra's panel.
Thank you. Thank you for the respect.
That's all I'm saying. She could have saw this coming.
So, excuse me. I think that anybody is susceptible to a broken heart. Is not exempt from having a broken heart. So, whether or not you feel she thought she was getting into, she knew
This
what she
ain't
was
no
getting.
how I feel. If if she got the mentality she says she has, if she has the respect y'all are putting on her, then she should have known better.
Should have known better, as in getting into a but there is a level of naivety that comes with some relationships. You never know a person. People can change at any time. A person can change.
This dude ain't changed, Roz. We not about to sit here and play games. This dude ain't changed.
But as far as I was concerned, on public display, he showed his heart for her when he committed adultery the first time. He was on stage with flowers and confessed that he was going to try to change, and she tried it again.
Sound like a
Um,
dog. That's all that
so,
sounds like.
what do you think about the pregnancy? Do you think that that's not a good look as well as a
Hell
woman?
no, that's not a good look as a woman.
Wow.
Are you
And can
kidding me?
you elaborate more on that?
Chick literally just barely is divorced and already knocked up again.
So there are
And then
plenty.
y'all women are congratulating it. Get the hell out of here.
So I don't per se personally, but I know of, well, I can say I know a couple of men who have numerous of baby mothers and children the same age. Is there any comparison to Cardi's behavior with that behavior?
She a dog just like them.
Mm, wow.
I mean,
And the
she's still. I
fact
mean,
that,
if she's not completely separated from this dude, what is she having the whole baby for? And then she's showing this in public and letting y'all applaud and cheer her. Oh, that's a woman. Get the heck out of here. Come on. Even T just said it. This is a married woman that's been married for 40 years. She understands.
T is up here to elaborate on what that means. We don't know if she's asking a question or if she's making a statement. And T, if you're asking a
Come
question,
on, come on. We both know T. We know how she's thinking.
she is still married. She has initiated a divorce July 2024. Um, Offset countered that divorce, which delayed it by asking for some spousal support and some other things. T says she had sex with Stefan Diggs while she was pregnant with Offset's child. Yeah, and I believe she had Offset's child like in I want to say September or November or something they said. Yeah, that's what they said. Remember this song, Be Careful, the one hit. I love that track. I love it too. Warning. He said 40 years. Yeah, T, he tried to put you on blast saying you've been married for 40 years. She really tried to push through the portrayal. Thank you. I mean, see, Blue Jay, a woman who, and Blue Jay by no means, I am not trying to disrespect you, but a woman who has been married before, and I don't know why her marriage was
She's been
thrived,
divorced twice. Her
but
marriage
I'm
is
sure
failed.
she knows how hard it would be to make the decision to leave a husband. There comes a point where this
Nah,
woman
I'm
has
going to
to
the
move
person who's
on.
still succeeding, Roz.
What?
I'm going to the person that's still succeeding in her marriage. So I'm listening to T. Y'all
So
not
there comes
playing this
a
game.
point where this woman has to move on with her life. Now, where does that move on start? That's up for discussion. But many are saying that she went from a wife to a baby mom, and
She
I
did.
definitely believe that that is what Lionel believes, and a lot of other people in the chat believe.
That's the reality. Y'all can give layers all you want. That's the reality. Went from a wife to a baby mama.
But
And
is
then
she necessarily supposed to go back to a wife right away?
right away.
Yeah, she was having fun. No one said anything about no one is saying anything about this man who is still dating women while he's married, who is after every show and concert that he has frolicking on Instagram and Facebook with women. No one is saying anything about that. He's been doing it. And this is the major problem always when it comes to women, because women carry babies, women have that attachment all the time, and men can always just jet free. Like, the judgment I feel should be on both ends, if anything. Though I'm not judging Cardi.
At least you said both. At least you said both. I'll give you that. I'll give you that.
You'll give me that? Okay.
Because if you
Thank
would have said something different, I'll give you that. But I'm being real though. It is what it is.
you.
You know,
So
he's gonna get that judgment harsher.
yeah. So you basically think that this is going to be something difficult to actually explain to the children as well as the children get older.
I don't think it's
Because
gonna be difficult to explain to the kids.
okay. Okay. Would you question if the last child oh no, I'm not even gonna go there. I don't even want to go there. Let me not do that. Yeah. So I just noticed she had a child shortly prior to this baby. And yeah. I would speculate how long was she dating Stefan. A lot of people say now Stefan, I don't know if it's the best guy for her. He's been caught also online, giving women baggies of drugs and dating other women. He also has some other children out here, illegitimate children, and some women who are basically saying that he doesn't want to be a father for their kids. So I don't really know the gumbo that Cardi is brewing up, but I personally believe that she chose this walk more so for herself than anything. I think
So
she
she
needed
has
to.
bad judgment.
Well, we can say that she had bad judgment by choosing Offset, as you say. You say that she knew what
Like
she was
that.
doing.
I mean, I'm not denying that. So she has bad judgment.
I don't want to judge an artist's
I'll
personal
judge
life,
her.
the music that they put out. So
You mean the trash she puts out? I got you.
the music that she and Offset put out, I don't want to judge them personally based on that. So outside of that, I wouldn't know, but I would say that her judgment right now is to heal, and she's doing the best
She's
that
not
she
healing then. Not if she's left one cheater to go with another. That ain't healing.
She doesn't necessarily know if he's a cheater. That's just what the world says. We're not in their relationship.
So
They have to
optimistic.
put us in their relationship. Yes, I'm
So
trying
optimistic.
to. So,
If a dude
so
tells you another dude is a dog, most dudes can tell when another dude is a dog. It's
uh-huh.
very rare when we get that wrong. So we
True.
telling you, but even T, she's literally telling you this dude's a dog.
Well, I'm not saying that he's not a dog. I am not saying that at all. I am saying that he is definitely, as T said, her type for sure. That is what I'm going with.
So we
And
know the
I
inevitable conclusion of this.
what?
We know the inevitable conclusion of this.
I don't know what that would be. I am praying the best for Cardi and praying the best for this pregnancy. And my thing is that one person's trash is another person's treasure. And Cardi was looking to be saved, as she said, feel safe. She wrote a song where she feels safe now, where she feels heard. Um, and we don't know. She also made a statement of, I believe Stefan said, let him help her get through this or something. So
So let me,
he, go ahead.
Roz, let me get this straight. You just said Cardi has been, you said Cardi's been very ladylike by not really sharing the relationship with the last situation, by keeping it on the DL. And in the same vein,
Mm-hmm.
I can tell you times when Cardi has championed her man, has said some very similar things to what she's saying about dude. But then what do we see after? She comes out lashing off about how bad this dude treated her.
Because
How
he
we
was
know she
treating
not
her.
full of crap.
Hey, Spirit Oliver, he was treating her horribly publicly. He has treated her. He has disrespected her as his wife. He has disrespected her as the mother of his kids. And as far as she's concerned, she has filed for divorce, and all bets are off. There is no reconciliation. I'm not going back. I filed for divorce once. I let you convince me then that you were going to change, and you did it. So now I'm moving on with my life.
Wait. So
And
did you miss what I asked though? Because I'm
that
pretty much
did.
asking, how do we know she's not just full of crap right now? Like
I
she's
don't
been.
believe she's full of crap. No, Cardi's never full of crap.
I
Like, how
think she's more
dare
full of
you?
crap than y'all think, and you're a
Cardi
whole
has
counselor
been
that
very
reads
real,
people.
and she has been very real and very transparent on her whole career. Come on, Lionel, how dare you
Ain't no
say that?
come on. See, that's the thing.
Ugh,
As someone that's in your field who literally talks to people, you trying to
yeah.
tell me you can't see a liar?
Mm-mm. Now I see a person who has no shame, but I don't see a liar. I see a person that has no
So
shame. Yeah,
optimistic.
yeah. What do you
I
mean,
love
Cardi?
your I love your optimism though. I really do. It's adorable. I'll keep it real for you though. You can stay optimistic. Don't let Blue Jay be messing up your mind.
Cardi has also said that they both have done wrong, and she could have done better too as a wife. So I feel like she has also taken accountability. But when it's time to move on, it's time to move on.
I'm not
Also,
knocking her for moving on though. Not at all.
so then what is your knock?
She made bad choices and she continued to make bad choices.
But that's
And
a
she's
part of life,
finally
though.
saying, you know what? I'm done with the BS. I mean now, but all she's showing me is that she's not really done with the BS. She put herself in a situation where now she's gonna create more BS. She's just
Like,
being delusional right now, and there's no way you women don't see it. Y'all just
oh,
love justifying ratchetness and mess.
oh, I can't believe it tonight. I knew you was gonna take me here tonight, Lionel. I knew you was.
Oh, I
Oh,
want all the smoke.
but I can't let you do it. We have Spirit in the back. Let's bring. Hi, Spirit. Happy Saturday to you. I don't know if Spirit is back there. Well, see, it definitely says that you're on mute, so we can't hear you.
Yeah. Hey, happy Saturday. I wasn't gonna get on here, but I just woke up. I couldn't sleep.
Well, thank you for joining us. Did you see the videos of Cardi B saying how happy she is now with her new child, her new child to come?
Girl, that is that young lady's business. She got the money to say and do whatever she want. Girl, all this controversy for what? This is a
So
distraction.
Lionel believes that she's not a good representation of women.
She's not. She's not.
And that she's married and she shouldn't be in this situation at all.
That marriage shit don't matter no more. It's just a piece of paper at some point.
When you say that marriage doesn't matter anymore, as in the world doesn't believe in marriage anymore and the principles of it?
Yeah, people don't give a damn if you married or not. And people that's married don't give a damn if they married or not.
So do you feel she's doing anything wrong by being married and pregnant and not with her ex?
A regular woman do it.
Yeah, so I mean, because you're agreeing with that with Lionel that she isn't representing women well. Where do you feel she isn't representing women well?
That's the whole thing. I mean, I just really feel like these new rappers coming out, these new artists, I can't relate to them. I can't. She younger than me. She making
She's
her
32.
industry. And mindset too. So with the things she do, I wasn't doing at 32. I can't relate. I can't relate. Or I probably get the same.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm on board with Cardi. You know, a lot of people are not feeling me tonight. And you know, I might do a lot of supporters.
I'm happy for her. I'm happy for her. Whatever her life offer her and what she's going through, I'm happy for her. But in the same breath, that's all I see down my time. Like, I'm so tired of hearing this. Cardi said this. Cardi said that about this person. Cardi, look, no, come on. It's just getting to be too much. This girl just done sword and supposed to be breaking barriers. Yeah, for your generation. I'm happy you're doing it. Maybe you can inspire the next, but she got money to take care of all them kids. So, oh well.
What about her pain though, Jennifer? There's not do you think there's an amount of money that can take care of the pain that she has bored kids for this man, 3 children for him
She did that to herself. She knew that boy wasn't ready to get married from jump. She knew what type of guy he was. Them the type of dude she always talked about. She was on the show going with a dude in prison. Like, come on, man. We all done did it and been dumb. But you
well, not that far.
How dare y'all? So I'm just trying to understand. So you guys don't see any growth in Cardi. Y'all don't see any growth.
Yeah, she got some more kids. Yeah, that's the only growth I see.
Oh God! Oh
it
God!
took this girl 7 years to come out with a album. It went platinum. Congratulations.
She was married for 7 years, going through a tumultuous off and on marriage where she probably couldn't think, but she probably also went through postpartum depression. She did chronicle that.
She went through all that in the public eye, all on Insider and all these shows where the world can see it. She doesn't see how she felt, especially when she had that second baby. How she felt, how she feel now, how Offset doing her and doing her and doing her. That boy was not. He did not want to be with you like that.
Yeah, you're right. He didn't.
He was a young kid at the time. She was a young kid. Y'all got married in your bathroom.
Did they get married in the bathroom? Did they?
I swear they did. Look it up.
I thought it was a private ceremony.
They got married in the bathroom.
I ain't listening to you with that. You know you
look it up. Please look it up.
I definitely
stop congratulating that crap.
And it said a private ceremony. So Jennifer, I want to. Did you see the last video that I showed about dating a rich man or a poor man?
No, I didn't see it.
I want to show it to you really fast, if you don't mind.
Okay.
Give me a quick second to try to share the video. Let's see here if I can do it again. I'm not sure if I can do it again. I hope I can. So these girls was asked, would they rather be with a rich man who's a cheater or a poor man who's faithful? And this was their response.
Who cheats or a broke man that's faithful?
A rich man who cheats. A rich man that cheats. A rich nigga that cheat all day, easy, with my eyes closed.
Your eyes gonna be closed because you're not gonna be looking.
Don't give a fuck. No other bitch. Always worry about me. Rich nigga that cheat. Broke nigga that's faithful. I got the bag. Broke nigga that's faithful, baby. I can run it up. Baby.
A rich nigga that cheats. Because I'm probably gonna cheat too. I'm gonna get my get back. 9 times out of 10, if he cheating, I already know his cheating schedule, so I'm gonna cheat in between.
A cheating schedule?
Yeah, niggas got cheating schedules.
Oh, you gonna boss a broke nigga up?
Yeah, I feel like we can always change that. Baby, just keep me put up. I don't give a fuck what you do.
If you got the bread, you feel me, like you can get me a bag. I can still do what I want to do on the side.
You hear that shit loud and clear right here. Right here.
So Jennifer, what do you think about that?
That's this new generation and it's fucked up. No. They don't have, it's just, I can't relate. That's that ratchet behavior.
So I'm asking you, rich dude who cheats or average dude who's faithful?
All of them cheat. It don't matter. Average dude that's faithful, I'll take him before I take the rich cheating, man. Then you look up and be like Bernadette. Nope. Sitting up crying and what you shoulda, coulda, woulda did. Nope. Done been there, done that. But that's this new generation, and I cannot relate. I can't relate. Them girls didn't grow up with no grandmother in their life or something.
Yeah.
They grandparents weren't married or something.
Oh,
People
they
got it
definitely
together.
were.
It wasn't about who had what. It ain't about 50-50. It's about who got they self.
They definitely had grandma.
They just have something. They missing some kind of substance in their life to have that kind of mindset.
Yeah, so a lot of women believe that, like the women say, I just need him to put me up. A lot of women, it looks like they date men who are dating other women and
And back to the Cardi B thing. Okay, yo nigga cheating on you. He a rich man. She ain't want that. Now she got to start all over. This man got kids. He got a baby that's 5 months old. Come on now.
Yeah. Oh wow. Someone does have a child that's 5 months old. You're right about that.
Come on now, Cardi.
Yeah, Cardi.
This man just had a baby.
Nah, Ross, you changed your tune now.
I'm not changing my tune. I'm just saying, like, can you put a timing on new luck?
And he got another kid too. That's what I'm saying. Like they did too much. Her and Offset got other kids. She went all lavishly out for her grandkids. I mean, for her kids at the birthday parties. Sometimes his daughter wasn't dressed like her daughter. You seen the difference in them kids? Like, come on. They not gonna live like Cardi kids. Them kids ain't gonna live good. Cardi ain't worried about that man kids no more. And it was the daddy that did that. She ain't. That's what I'm saying. She would have been like, you know what? I'ma still be in the kids' lives and build a bond or something. That girl was talking about that man, mama, all that. Like, it just was a bunch of hurt. It was a lot of hurt.
Spirit, I ain't asked you come up here with all that. I ain't heard Cardi say none of that.
Shit, I did.
Now this album that she puts out, she's talking about it a whole lot. She's telling the women how she's out here now. I'm outside and I'm doing what I need to do because.
Oh, I heard that this summer, and that's the thing. No, nobody want no bitch that's outside. Like, come on. And she's telling y'all that shit. That girl ain't out here doing that shit. She out here getting money. And your ass gonna be out here and it's finna get wintertime and now you ain't got no motherfucking nigga. Yeah, right.
So you're saying that bitch should not follow the advice of Cardi.
But I got priorities. It's okay to date, but you ain't got to do what she did. But that's what I'm saying. People is out here having unprotected sex and getting pregnant fast. Like, this shit crazy.
So that's what I was gonna say. You remember a time when they used to have the DARE program? You too, Lionel. They used to have the DARE programs, and they always had like a sexual education program. They was always promoting safe sex, always promoting condoms and things of that nature. It seems like that conversation is not existing anymore.
That's for your parents to have with you. And to
Blame the
tell you
parent.
which way to go.
Yeah, blame the parent. That's what
Well,
I do.
but y'all don't remember in school where they had like
Yeah,
sexual
yeah, you
class?
didn't have sexual education. You had that one little course,
It's
and
not
that
the
was it.
school's job though. That's the parent's job.
That's the
Well,
parents' job. Because there's a
parents,
lot of us coming from the hood. There's a lot of us that was misled. Let's be real. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us parents didn't say shit to us. Just don't do it and look around. You done did it.
Yeah, you're right.
They didn't tell you what comes with doing it. Some of them ain't living as pure and immortal to say, "Oh, I can't do that. Don't do that. You know, I did that and it didn't turn out right in my life, but make sure it's with somebody special." Shit. You know, it's not like that in our culture. We're not finna sit down and have the birds and the bees talk like on Leave It to Beaver type shit. No.
And even though I hear both of you guys saying that it's up for the parents to do, there was a time where the culture was different, and the parents the parents were more outish. The community, the things that we had on TV catered more to like family. Stay away from drugs. This
And
is
you
your
are
life.
absolutely right. And that's again, not to cut you off,
And people
but
were
you
still
are.
on drugs.
But
They
now,
still had to be protected
you
then.
are right. All that's being pushed. It's a propaganda. It's being pushed. It's just the Jezebel spirit. Women and men. Fuck as many as you
yeah.
can.
So
Changing
now
all these different spirits. It's just pushing and pushing and pushing. Little kids having sex. People ain't even having sex anymore. They gotta have an extra person. That's what you need an extra person for.
yeah.
They just doing some shit at this point.
Once where HIV was a fear and people couldn't have sex with HIV, they now have commercials where now you can have sex with people who are HIV where they're not where they have symptoms that
Past
are
it.
undetected. They're creating drugs for that.
Yeah, I know.
Giving needles out to people in the street. They're giving folks what is it that you call when you're coming off your pill withdrawals, another drug to keep a person going so they won't go through that whole withdrawal. It just seems like it's not of support to keep people from going into this savage lifestyle and behavior.
They're not. It's pushed. The celebrities look at Cardi. Oh, she talking about is fucking this sucking man. Come on, these little girls listen to that.
Cardi does not only talk about that.
Shit, getting
That's
money
the
and
majority
getting
of
money
what
and
we
what
talk
she got,
about.
watches and gold and jewelry and clothes. Doing the same
That
thing
was
we
the
do. She
majority
smoke,
of it.
drink, fuck, talk shit, be out there fighting, ratchet ass behavior. The same shit we do.
Yup.
But she got money. That's it.
Conte was
She
never
can
really
rap
part
about that shit.
to have
She
those
can rap about
conversations.
it. She can rap about that shit. She can, because she lived that shit. I don't live
One,
that shit. I ain't got no motherfucking private jets and shit. Kids running through mansions. Hell no. I can't
one,
relate to her, and can't none of these motherfuckers relate to her, but they sure making her rich.
so one second. Con says that I don't know, but that was gone when I was looking for. Oh shit, that's the wrong thing. I'm sorry. I wanted to read the comment that he said. I don't know any parents who do the birds and bees stuff with their kids. It depends on the mindset of particular parents. When here for the T says when Cardi and Megan Thee Stallion did WAP, I was like, yeah, I see stuff like that as art. I think that my job as a
Ain't no
parent,
motherfucking art.
I think my job as a parent is to shield my daughter from things like that. So make sure that she don't get a hold to that music and be involved in that. But I can definitely separate that from certain things. I don't feel that necessarily represented me or Black women, but I think that people came definitely down hard on her about that. And
It's your body. It's your body. Yeah, then when the motherfucker run up on you and grab you by the pussy, he wrong. But you promote yourself like that. You that bitch. That's
Roz,
all I'm saying. Meg too. Look at all the shit Meg being. Meg done fucked the whole industry and trying to play like she ain't fucking nobody. Come on now. Look what she did to Tory.
what can you say, Roz? She's spitting. How y'all keep trying to like separate Cardi from what she literally portrays herself as.
You know what I'm saying? I'm a good girl. Her ass is always out. Always.
Exactly.
That's all we got to lead with today is our ass, not our minds, not our beauty, our ass. Did y'all remember how she looked before she got all these surgeries? No, you don't. Remember them teeth?
Mm-hmm.
Them nasty teeth?
Yep, I do.
Okay, come on now. It's all an image. This girl is a puppet being pushed. And if she fall, baby, it let you know anybody can fall. She up there with the greats now.
Yeah, I mean, like I hear you guys.
She up there with the greats because that's what America wants. That's what the culture wants.
Roz,
That's what they want.
Roz, why are you trying to take accountability away from the representation that's being delivered?
I'm definitely not trying to take accountability. I am the host, so I am being
like
objective.
They said, the revolution will not be televised. It's being televised and pushed.
Here for the tea say she looked a mess before the money. Khan says, here for the tea, good for you. Spirit has an interesting way of expressing herself. Yes, she does. Hey, Ant Dog, thank you for joining. What's the name says, we talked to my oldest for a long time about the birds and the bees. Okay. Khan, it's a little awkward because I still look at him as my baby, but it has to be done. All right. So when do you think that conversation should start? Do you think initiating that conversation initiates the can initiate the behavior or the act more so sooner than you would like, just because now they know about it?
Are you asking me?
Anyone on the panel, and as well as T, because she said that she had that conversation with her child.
I do plan to have that conversation, and I plan to have that conversation with mine on a spiritual level of the spirits that you're exchanging, and what are you picking up? That sort of thing. It starts when they're little with you don't let anybody touch you. It starts there, and it goes further. And as time go on, you teach them, and you don't teach them the way some of us had to find out. You have to let them know. Like now they're in elementary, whatever. You're installing them. You can't do what everybody else do. You don't do what everybody else do. Your life is the same.
So I think that's a good way of doing it. I think it would be a touchy subject for anyone. Cardi said to Gail in the interview that when she announced that she was pregnant, that she hadn't told her parents yet. And Gail asked her, why hadn't she told her parents yet? And she said because she was scared of her parents. I only could think that her parents were somewhat of conservative and they wouldn't be in agreement with the situation that she is now in. That is what I would think about that. What do you think about that, Mike?
Her mom and them knew. Her mama knew.
Personally, I would have just said it.
I think she's grown, so it's like
she's grown, and her parents not gonna say nothing because she the breadwinner. They're not gonna say nothing. They're not gonna. Okay, one more kid, we gotta watch what she going to her. They gonna okay, she gonna take care of them though. What can they say? They straight.
So Spirit, it seems to me like I
don't think it's that simple.
It seems like you feel that because she has money, she'll be okay. It's not a good look, but she'll be okay. Like, even with money, you still have hurt and pain. Do you see a woman who has lost her husband? Do you see a woman who family is broken up? Do you see a woman who's trying to hold it together? Do you see that outside of her money, or do you just see her as a rich woman?
The pain is self-inflicted. If you really be honest, it's self-inflicted. For real. It's self-inflicted. It's self-inflicted. How you gonna try to make somebody be something they not? It's self-inflicted.
Oh God.
Yeah, she tried her hardest to save her marriage. But we ain't gonna blame all that on him. But she knew what she had when she got him. Ain't y'all mothers and grandmothers always tell you that? You know what you got. She knew what she had.
I just don't know, because I didn't know about Offset prior to Cardi. I just would just hope the best for people. And you know, when I just think that when people make a decision to get married, they're choosing a different lifestyle. And
they celebrities. He ain't. It's gonna be somebody that ain't got no money better than Cardi.
No, you're not, Lionel. I can't hear you if you're speaking. Lionel asked, was he on mute? Are you talking? Because we can't hear you and your picture not moving. Hey, Speak Radio, thank you for joining.
Hate speech.
Speak Radio.
Oh, I just said hate speech. I was like, what?
Yeah, so
yeah,
I think everyone is praising. A lot of people are praising. Gail said that this will be a good guy. He had children of his own, also close in age. I'm just hoping the best for Cardi. And,
I think we all need to give love a try, but at some place in life, she should be happy. Everybody should make her happy, but she dick hungry. She wants some dick and she wants that media fame of who she with. That's what it is. That's all it is. She want to make it seem like she happy. That girl might not be happy with that boy. Come on, he got a 5-month-old. Am I real? I'm telling you, all they talk about is dick, 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 dick. It's all about who can be the slutty. Girl, she could have took some time off for herself a year or two and been by herself. She had to go get right in a relationship, and then next thing you know, everybody already been saying you pregnant. You wait till you go on Gail King to announce you pregnant.
Yeah, I think that it was very strategic. And I think that, as she said, she had to do it at her own time. I think Cardi knows that this isn't.
Well, she showed it's not.
I think Cardi knows this isn't the look that she wants to put out.
And she, like she said, she don't make music for y'all kids and stuff. I don't she do. I can't. I don't do it. I mean, to each his own. If that's she got to learn. If you have kids like that, hey, that's on you. She talk about her grandmother had 10, so y'all, she might be having her about 10 kids. We gonna see how this go. Because if you not happy, you want a family, girl, it's plenty things you could have did, and you know this man was out here dogging you like this. It's a lot she could have did. After the first one, she could have left. She stayed. I know she wanted to save her marriage, but that shit dead and over with. Look what you had. And you calling out women that slept with him and stuff. Come on, that's not classy at all. You accepted it at the time.
What you mean? Women, she called out women after the fact.
By name, people in the industry that did it to her man. Yeah, she was saying that when she sat down with Kelly Rowland. Look at all these interviews this girl done did in the last couple of weeks. Now she big, stupid, pregnant, showing this stomach.
I almost showed my jewels, so I'm so sorry. The camera was falling. I do apologize.
It's just weird. I mean, that's the behavior of these kids today.
I'm trying to fix it. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
I can hear you. I can't hear you. Let me see. Hold on. I don't want my camera to fall.
Lord Jesus. But yeah, all this. That's the thing. This stuff is a distraction, and I'm just like, what? It's gonna be a lot going on while we focus on Cardi B.
What do you think we should be focusing on, Spirit?
Our lives. That girl got to live her life with them kids and that man and them babies.
Yeah.
We happy for everybody that move on from their hurt relationships. If she happy, let her be happy. But in the same breath, don't be promoting that because they already doing it. They don't care.
I don't understand what she's promoting. I feel like everyone is always coming down on the woman so hard. Like this man has.
But we got, like I said again, we have choices. If you see it bad, you can only see that just bad or no bullshit.
But this man has been dating women the whole time. He's been dating women the whole marriage. He's been dating women prior to, after during the divorce.
She was on Love and Hip Hop in a relationship with a nigga that was in jail.
But the thing was, but she's been in a relationship with a nigga in jail after Offset.
This was before Offset. Making herself look dumb. You supposed to be this finna be celebrity. This 6-7 years ago, this girl was on Love and Hip Hop in a relationship with a man that was in prison and glorifying it. You don't talk about her relationship. I just seen a video on TikTok. It was her back in the day when she had them braids. And the dude was like, okay, she over here. She got the smaller camera. He's like, yeah, this hoe over here. I ain't no hoe. Like she was scared. Yeah,
Yeah, but so I just think that people. Lionel, are you there? Because we can't hear you. You now it says that your phone, your thing is on mute.
Who, me?
Now we can hear you. I just think attributed to. I mean, people have youth. Like people have to grow and they have to learn. And
Yeah, you gotta learn to keep your
she
pussy to
was
yourself.
7 years ago. I don't think she definitely is that person now. I think that
But
she
I'm
got
gonna be real though. Sometimes when you get out of a relationship, sometimes when you jump straight on the next week, sometimes they help you get over that other one. It do. Sometimes it do. It help you get over them. But sometimes you gotta just fight it.
I don't know.
I don't see no growth. She's still rapping like she was with WAP. She's still rapping like she was in Bodak Yellow. Yes, she can talk about all the stuff, the diamonds, the furs, and bitches, and all this and that, and how hurt she is. Girl, okay, we all get hurt. We get done worse than her.
That's a good one. I'm a little disappointed in y'all tonight.
I'm happy for the young lady, but what she on, and I can't get jiggy with that shit.
Have you listened to the album Spirit?
I'm not. Because for what? A lot of these new artists today I do not like.
You make me so sick.
And I'm just being honest. A lot of these artists I do not like. A lot of these the young ladies that's tasteful, they don't get half the glory these girls get. They don't want that. They want to push this agenda. Be butt ass naked and be a hoe. The Jezebel spirit is pushed so much. It's just being pushed, promoting. That's like my baby come home telling me girls in the 3rd grade got full sets. It's being pushed. Acrylic.
Yeah, Bella was telling me the same thing. I was like, oh no. She's like, yeah, Mom, I'm trying to get some nails. I'm trying to save all my money to get some nails. I said, girl, please.
We ain't doing none of that. She already know it ain't happening. No, it's a lot going on, and I'm just trying to keep my kid a kid. And this being pushed, like I said, it's an agenda being pushed. It's an agenda being pushed, and they winning. I cover up. I never was the type to have my ass out. Might have a little bit of cleavage, but I'm not gonna have my ass out. I don't care where I go. I'm gonna respect myself, and I'm gonna cover up. But this here is just what's being pushed. She don't want her daughter doing a thing she do. She don't. Or done had to do. My mom and them didn't know I was stripping. They thought I worked as a babysitter. When they found out I was stripping, they was mad. Girl, you got a fake ass implant. Girl.
Yeah, well, I think all the women after 2010 are just doing the whole fake ass implant way.
It's some nice fine young ladies that's out singing. You know, it's some nice young ladies that's out rapping. I see ladies rapping with her deeds on and things now, you know, MTV Soul and different ladies, you know, like I think they named Van Jess or Jess Vans or something. There's some twin black girls. They be singing and, you know, nice little R&B flow. It's just what they pushing. It ain't what it's supposed to be. There's no morals. There's nothing to the imagination.
Again,
is getting pregnant on the first date.
I blame the parent. Again,
and blame the parent. Because like I said, I know somebody who told me they got pregnant they first date with and I'm like, how the fuck you get pregnant on the first date? It's some crazy shit.
Parents ain't crazy
shit.
Grown, yo. She's grown though. Like, what do you mean? Blame the parents.
Your upbringing. That's what I'm saying. When them Syrian girls and them Indian girls and like them girls ain't doing that shit, yeah, fucking right. They ain't doing half the shit we do. Our culture do. Them girls ain't doing half that shit. Ain't no thinking or nothing. They not doing that shit. That shit is being pressed upon us more and more and more, and don't nobody see that shit.
Roz, you asked an interesting question because when you're asking about the parents, I mean, that's the foundation. That's foundation.
Where it starts.
That's where you go.
That definitely is the foundation. But when I see a 30-something-year-old woman, I'm not necessarily thinking of her parents.
Yeah, you can't blame her parents, and they ain't gonna say a motherfucking thing to her because she pay them. She take care of them.
But Roz, you're missing what I was saying though. I'm not necessarily saying blame the parents for that. I'm saying look at what her foundation could have been. And then I'm saying look at today. You're talking about what these kids are looking like today. Why are the kids able to do what they're doing? Why are they showing? Why are they accepting the agenda? Because the parents aren't parents.
No. And they argue up and down that they parents. They not teaching these kids nothing.
So what happens when your kids make particular decisions when you're
That's
not
their
with that
business.
child?
Don't include me.
Yeah, but that's what a parent says and does, but they also get blamed, as you guys were saying, because a parent can put all that they can into their child, but once you're not with that child, if that child doesn't make the right decisions, then
This is what I tell mine. You are a reflection of me. Don't do nothing that I would not do, and I ain't finna do a lot. I'm not finna go to jail. I'm not finna get no bullshit with nobody. I'm not finna be out here arguing or fighting with nobody. I'm not me. I'm not finna do no illegal shit. I don't show you that type of behavior. I'm telling you if you do it, you're going to get in trouble. It's wrong. If you do it, that's on you. If I ain't told you what's to come with that, then I will be fought the parent. But if that's what you feel, hey, go be my guest. But if you got some people don't have a conscience, if that makes sense.
true.
They just do shit off of impulse. And that's with these kids. I'm telling you, don't put your finger in that socket. You still put your finger in that socket and you get shot. I told you.
I think that when it comes to Cardi B and women like Cardi B, once again, she's a woman who is staying. And she's staying because women carry kids. And if you walk away from that relationship with children, regardless of what happened to you or how much your heart is broken, the world will expect you to live and do things a certain way while
She's
that man
human. She's
break
supposed to
your heart
cry.
and do what he
She's
wants.
human. She got to
And that's
understand that she human though, but she talk like she not human. She talk like she's bossy on these albums, but she's a big softy. Look how you let your man do you. You knew what made you just want to marry him. He didn't even ask you, asked him to marry you. I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking.
no, spirit, no.
And like it's crazy. You knew what you had from jump. Ain't no excuse. You knew what you had. Again, this boy is amigos, and he already had a reputation, but all of a sudden he just wants you. Yeah, right. But the industry be hooking people up for shit like this and have them break up and shit like this. The industry do this type of shit, and they selling so much money off all these tabloids and all these sites where you can see it, and some of it's fake, and you got to go through so many spams. These people getting money off this shit. They probably set this shit up like this. Y'all only be married for 7 years, and your album gonna come out. Look, that's gonna be a good look. Believe the
Right.
bullshit if you wanna.
Yes,
I
Lionel.
want to push back on something real quick. There's a
Uh-huh.
conversation I had that's definitely similar to something you brought up.
Uh-huh.
You're guilty of this too, by the way.
Uh-huh.
But we had a conversation. Damn, you've been gone for a minute. We had a conversation a while ago, and I told you about certain therapy sessions, and I told you what the therapist, the psychologist, the psychiatrist, the monk, the faith healers, and some of the counselors all did in conversations with me. They made my entire story about my mom. They ended up making my entire life, and the story was all about my mom. And I had to correct every one of them by saying, damn, I'm not even the main character of my own story, am I? So I had to catch the professionals when they're supposed to be doing their job, and they weren't. So now I'm going to reflect this to outside of that, from people I know and people that don't really know me, but they'll say, you speak so well. Your mom did a good job. Oh, you're an author. Your mom did a great job. You have accomplished this, that, and the third. Your mom did a good job. My entire life resume is credited to her. So when we're saying stuff like that, and if I have the nerve to be like, I blame my mom, There's no one that can tell me you can't, because essentially my entire life's credit goes to her. And it's not until I actually bring it up that people course correct. But that's not the first thing they think of.
I can definitely understand that. I can understand that. I just feel that because we're
I'm
talking
not saying
about
I will though.
there's just a level of accountability as an adult that she has to make, and everyone is saying that she knew what she was getting into.
He did.
I I don't necessarily know that.
Come
We have Dee back.
on.
Thank you, Dee, for joining the panel tonight. We're talking about Cardi B, the marriage partnerships, love, and the aftermath, and also rich man who cheats or a poor man who is faithful. I'm not sure if you saw the videos, but if you have, would you like to speak on it, or do you need to see anything?
Yo, what up with y'all, man?
What
Yo,
up,
Hey,
man,
D?
D.
shout out to Rise, man, for having, another great live for us to get on here and talk our shit, you know what I'm saying, and drink and smoke and just, relax. You feel me? So shout out to Rise. I just wanted to touch on the Cardi B topic first. So, Cardi B is a detriment to the black community, and she's not even black. That's the crazy thing. And
Exactly.
she's made disparaging comments about black women throughout the years, but y'all still support her for some reason. Um, and she's also given a bad look to the younger females out there, because that's what
Yeah.
she's there for, to destroy them. That it's okay to just sleep around. I mean, you just got a relationship, you having another baby, and once again, black women are champions single motherhood. I don't know what's wrong with y'all with that, but it takes both parents to raise a kid, and now she's finna be raising that kid, all them kids by herself, cause she got with dudes that ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all be thinking, oh, my pussy's good enough to make him change. And no, he's gonna fuck you. He's gonna fuck you. You gonna have his kid, and he gonna move on eventually. You know what I'm saying? And then about the rich nigga, poor nigga shit, I just wanted to say this. Most women would rather have a man that has a lot of money as opposed to a broke man that's being faithful, because let's be honest, security is everything to a woman. So y'all put up with the BS. I mean, great example. I know they're a celebrity, but great example, LeBron's wife. LeBron love white women. LeBron be running through white women like O.J. Simpson in the '70s. You know what I'm saying? But he just uses this black love thing as a shield. You know what I'm saying? But that's another subject. But what I'm saying is this: most women would like to have security and money, so they would most of them would deal with the rich man.
Thank you for that, D. Thank you for that. You share the same sentiments as Lionel in spirit.
Yo, he was preaching. He was preaching.
I agree with some of those sentiments. I was going to say that Cardi is Dominican and they say American, but I consider her black. She said that she's black. That's what she identifies with. That I know of that she's a black woman. um, I can see what you mean by when you say that she is promoting single motherhood. She is now in a relationship and pregnant with this man's child, and he has also been influential into her children's life now. But I definitely can understand what you're saying. Mo Love stepped into the chat. Thank you, Mo, for joining. She also believes that this is not a good look, and she put basically because she's still married. Mo, how do you feel about Offset's behavior and nature as well? And D, I want to ask you that Offset's still married too. Do you feel the same sentiments for him considering they're in the same marriage?
Yeah, once again, man. bitches ain't shit. You know, you can't turn a hoe into a housewife. You know what I'm saying? And Offset, you know, he trying to have a Jay Z, Beyonce type of power couple thing going, and it blew up in his face. You know what I'm saying? Your career went nowhere. You know what I'm saying? You just try to leech off her shit. You know what I'm saying? Your shit went nowhere. You know what I mean? And Roz girl, shame on you for saying that you out here listening to Cardi B at
Oh
45
yeah,
years old. At
43,
40,
sir.
and,
43
and you riding around with your daughter listening to this. How dare you?
not heard it. She was not in the car. I did it in the room and in the bathroom. Okay.
Man, Cardi B don't even like her own music. Yeah, I seen a video one time. Cardi B shut off her music when her daughter came in the room and shit. Like Cardi B trash, man. Her BBL trash. She was hurt before all this surgery and shit. But I mean, at least back then she looked like a human. I don't know what the fuck. I don't know who this is now. Like that,
There
that
you
ass look that ass look crazy.
go. Thank you for your words, D. And yes, I am listening to Cardi. I was waiting for it to come out. I downloaded it on Amazon Music. It's a couple of songs on there I like. I especially like Safe. I like what is it? Pretty Girl Petty Talk or something. Yeah, I'm all into that, y'all. Ooh, what else? It's a whole bunch of them on there. And then she's talking a lot about the relationship in the marriage. She's talking about his infidelity. She's talking about her as well. So I think you guys should listen to it just to have more in-depth content about what she's going through emotionally.
Roz, you talking about her like she Nas or something. Stop it.
Blue Jay, happy Saturday to you, and thank you for joining the panel. We are talking about Cardi B. Her album did come out. She is going through a divorce, and she is now pregnant with her new boyfriend's child. We also have another topic, also about rich man who's a cheater or poor man who is faithful. If you would like, you can speak on both or one. But what are your thoughts about that?
Okay. Hey guys, thanks for having me, Ross.
Hey,
So as far as Cardi, I love her. I think I'm glad you told me about her new album. I'll check it out. And I think her transparency can be really helpful to people because she does kind of wear her heart on her sleeve. So whether you judge her, agree with her or not, I think that takes a lot of bravery. So I give her props for that. And as far as like what she's going through, when we get out of a marriage, especially when it's always going to be hurtful, whether there was infidelity or whatever the cause was. Nobody goes into a marriage expecting it to end, so it's like grieving a death psychologically. So we don't always think clearly. I mean, would I promote someone getting into a relationship that includes a new baby? No, but at the same time, when you're having sex, that's a risk you take sometimes. So and then I personally would rather have loyalty. I'd rather live a minimal life and know that the person, the man that I'm with is my best friend, that I can rely on him to put me first and keep his commitment. So money to me is not worth that pain and that distance that we'd have to have in order to live like that. So that's my thought. Oh shoot, I can't hear now. Can you guys hear me? Okay, let me
I
see. There's one.
definitely, I can
Oh, there
hear
we go.
you. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. Definitely agree with that. So you basically are okay with Cardi's decisions that she's making thus far. You can understand her moves, and you would rather be average dude who has a good heart than the money part. Correct?
Yes, I mean I think the baby's probably going to make things a little bit more complicated, but she is financially more than capable of taking care of the child. So in that regard, she's not just like an average person, right? She can afford nannies and therapists if need be. She's got an advantage in that regard. So, but
Yeah,
I wouldn't promote someone doing that. But if it happened to her, it did, and she's making the best of it. She seems like
yeah.
from what you say, she's happy.
I definitely agree with you. I wouldn't promote it, but I definitely can understand it. I think that strategically she did file for divorce and tried to do what she needed to do. I personally don't think that she wanted to come out with the with the news of being pregnant, just because she said she wanted to do it her own way, and maybe she thought about how it would look. I kind of personally think that. I think a little bit more of Cardi. I think that she's selling sexuality, selling the product. She also talks about a whole lot of other things in her music. It's not like Afrocentric or society positive, but she is an entertainer, and I think that she entertains very well. I love her fashion, I love her clothes, all that kind of stuff. D.
Me
Um,
too.
and at one point, she was a married woman and she was taking care of her children. Now
Yeah.
she's a divorcee and she's trying to live life as a divorcee woman. She's going to be judged a million times. She even has a lyric in there where she says, people see her get knocked down 9 times and get up 10. Forget you, Lionel.
Well, she was really forgiving for a while. People are making her out to be the villain. Nobody's giving him too much smoke. He's the one that kept embarrassing her and betraying
Thank
her
you.
publicly. Yeah.
Thank you, Blue Jay. Regardless if she's Cardi, she's still a woman whose husband was cheating on her 24/7 in public eye. Like,
Yeah.
come on.
Loud and proud and no remorse. And he may have said sorry, but once you do it again, were you sorry? Because that kind of negates the whole apology.
Yeah, and people are like, "Oh, she didn't. She should have left then." Like, it's not easy for people to leave. Like in any
If she left, though, then they judge her for leaving too soon and not sticking with him, and can't win.
Mm-hmm. Yep. D. Lionel. Exactly. Now I think that Dee made a good point in regards to her not being quote unquote black and black women supporting her. What do you think about that? He says that Cardi has said disparaging things about black women, and a lot of black women, as myself, are out here rooting and supporting her. What do you think about that, Blue Jay?
Okay, I haven't heard her say bad things, but like I know she's she's a Latina of some sort. Or isn't she like black as well? I thought she was like black with some Latina. But I don't know.
Yeah,
Yeah, I can't really comment on that because I didn't hear what she said. But if she's being disparaging about black women and they're supporting her, I guess that's their individual choice. They have their reasons. I don't know.
yeah, yeah. Great answer. Does anyone have any questions from Blue Jay on the panel?
Lionel had a lot to say earlier.
Yeah.
No, it's good to see you guys.
Somebody.
I think is that D trying to talk? Your mic's Morgan.
Yeah, you gotta do
Is that my internet or is that him?
D, your audio is messed up. You might want to come in and come out.
I like hearing from D too. We cracks me up. Just Spirit Drop. She's hilarious. I love when she comes up. She just doesn't care, no filter.
So let me see. Maybe he's gonna get his audio in check. Let me see what the comments are saying. Blue Jay, you're up here. So it says, Mo Love, he has the room to talk. He's a cheater. I believe she was referring to Offset. Mo Love is saying hi to San Jose. San Jose saying, yeah, I don't understand the married folks who don't get a divorce prior to the BS. Khan is laughing. He says, San Jose says, I liked her back then. Now it's whatever. She's Cardi C now. Oh, wow. She went from A to B and now she's a C. Wow. I like that one song she had with Kalani, the O one. I wonder if that's the one that's on the album because she does have a song with Kalani. But yeah, Khan says Pastor Manning says disparaging things about black people, and he's supposed to be a man of the cloth. Really good point, Sean. Khan, really good point. Thank you so much, Mo Love. And everyone agrees with that. Yeah.
Comment about what San Jose was saying. I get what she's saying about getting divorced first. But I think what happens, and having been through this, sometimes divorce take a while, and we didn't even have the assets like they've got. But I think once you, in your mind, you're not living in the same home, you know it's over, and you kind of check out mentally. At that point, it's kind of a piece of paper. If they're living together and stuff, praying with someone else, that I could see that part. But at that point, I think when you start dating again, you're completely open-minded, like as a single person. So
yeah, I mean, I know that she, like I say, she's gonna get judged a whole lot, and the main thing is that she's married. And like I said, I read what was biblical text of grounds for marriage, and it mentioned grounds for divorce. As I mentioned adultery. It also mentioned what else did I say, Lionel? Because you definitely had your mouth turned up. I gotta find my notes. I mentioned
Not Lionel.
yeah, you know, he was all up there when I said the biblical texts are the reasons of why it would say a Christian marriage would fall apart or could fall apart. Adultery, which is sexual immorality, abandonment by an unbeliever, and physical or emotional abuse, which is seen as breaking the marriage covenant. These are considered to be the covenant breaking actions that make reconciliation impossible or contentious to continue the relationship, which could be unbearable. Well,
Also,
Love said
isn't it?
that.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say on that point. Also, if he's not following God and leading her in God's path, then isn't that also a qualification that counts? Because if he's cheating on her, then he's breaking his covenant, and that means he's not following God.
Yeah, like he's already in that way. He's already committed. He's committed adultery. They're married, so she can definitely file for that divorce and not be looked upon. But as it says, she may have been doing the same thing. I'm not sure, but she has basically put out like the things that he's done, or put it that he was a cheater. Um,
Hmm.
I just see her paying as a woman. And for me, it doesn't matter if she has money or not. I know her story now because she is Cardi B, quote unquote famous Cardi B. But just to anybody who has a marriage and you believe in your marriage and you believe in faith and you have kids, I just can I only can imagine that pain. And then you're trying to go through that pain and heal yourself, and there's going to be judgment. You got to get out and date again and do the things you have to do. Granted, she just had a baby. She's having another child. I am by no means judging her. I wanted to know what you guys thought about that.
Yeah, and her
Um,
career is dependent on her image. So she has to be really confident. And when your confidence takes a hit like that, sometimes
yeah.
you just gotta do what you gotta do to feel like you're back and you're like strong.
Mhm.
You know,
Yeah,
you can
she's
face
gonna
the
be
public.
judged.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's gonna be judged morally. She's gonna be judged spiritually if she believes in the faith or something like that. But I think that it was very telling when she said that her parents didn't know, because I believe her parents are also spiritual people. I also believe that they have a certain lifestyle when they're married as well. So she wanted to present a particular image to them. And maybe she was having fun with Stefan, but things happen. Things
That
happen.
happens all the time too. We just don't
Yeah,
know because
like
people get abortions, right? And she kept the
yeah,
baby.
when I was 32, I definitely didn't have no kid, but I was trying to make a child. And my means of trying to make that child, I wasn't doing that with, oh, I'm going to get married and going to have a kid. My mentality was, I've been living my life, I've done all the things I want to do, and now I want to have a kid. And it was
Hmm.
very unconventional. And I understood then that I would be judged a particular way by making that decision. If I chose to be a single parent or anything, like Lionel said, as well as Dee said, to promote a single motherhood, but I didn't promote that. But I didn't promote single motherhood, but I made a decision to become a mother. So I would say that much.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Well, you have to live in your own skin. And also, everybody that's married that makes a decision to have a baby, over half of them get divorced. So it's not like anybody goes into a certain situation thinking they know how it's going to end. We're all optimistic by
yeah,
nature.
hmm yeah. But I just think that people are harping on her, like really. I just think it's a lot for her to try to carry. Oh, we have Mo Love who's entered the chat. You guys, 1 second here. Hey, Mo Love, thank you for joining. Happy
Hi,
Saturday to you.
how are you?
I am well. We are talking about Cardi B. We were showing the video of her announcing her pregnancy and trying to get the public's view on that, as well as a video or snippet of women who said that they would rather date a rich man who is a cheater rather than a average man who is faithful.
Repeat
Do you have
that.
any thoughts on that?
I missed it. I'm sorry. I was texting my son back.
I would say a rich man who is a cheater or a poor man who is faithful. Do you have any thoughts on that as
I
well?
don't want eight like neither, but that's
Wow.
tough because if you're broke, like you can't even take care of you. What are we doing? You get what I'm saying? Like at least be self-sufficient. And I know people say, oh, people overlook stuff when a man has money. No, been there, done that. Like that's not good for me psychologically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, right? But
Yeah.
I it's hard for me to answer that. Give me somebody who's financially stable and we can rock it out. But if I had to answer, ooh, I can't.
I don't think it was broke though, right? Didn't you say average,
I
not broke?
can't. Um, but according to what you said, rich and a cheater or broke and what else? Faithful, girl. Why you give me hard questions?
Okay. Did you see the video of the girls who answered it?
I did not. I was coming up here to talk about Cardi, but I didn't see the video.
Okay, you definitely can talk about Cardi, and then I'll show you the video unless you want to see the video now.
But
Okay,
Roz, didn't you say average?
you look
No,
so
you,
cute
not
though,
broke.
guys.
Oh, thank you so much. I
You're
almost
welcome.
had
Well, she asked me like, would I want somebody rich and a cheater or broke
yeah,
and faithful? That's what.
Oh,
yeah.
okay, my bad.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
try
but
to show
as
it
far
to
as
you really quick. It's some girl. They asked these girls on Instagram or somewhere. So I was showing the video. So I'll let you see it really fast.
okay,
You might look at it differently.
okay, girl.
With my eyes closed.
Your eyes gonna be closed. You're not gonna be looking.
Don't give a fuck. No, and no other bitch. Don't worry about me. Rich nigga that shit. Broke nigga that's faithful. I got the bag. Broke nigga that's faithful, baby. I can run it up. A rich nigga that cheat. Because I'm probably gonna cheat too. I'm gonna get my get back. Not till last 10. If he cheating, I already know his cheating schedule, so I'm gonna cheat in between.
A cheating schedule?
Yeah, niggas got cheating schedule.
You gonna boss a broke nigga up?
Yeah, I feel like we can always change that. Maybe just keep me put up. I don't give a fuck what you do. If you got the bread, you feel me like you can get me a bag and shit. I can still do what I want to do on the side.
You hear that shit loud and clear right here. Right here.
My answer might change. No, not broke. I'd rather be single.
So oh, I mean, I can take care of me and the boys or whatever, but I'm not. It's one thing if we're together and you lose what you have, but jumping into a relationship and I initiate a relationship with somebody broke, that's just not wise. I'm too old. If I was 19, 20, that's cute at 19 and 20. Baby, I'm going out 40. No.
No, that
It doesn't make sense for me. Now, somebody rich and a cheater, I don't want either. Like, I'm able to look outside the exterior at this point in my life. Like, it has to make sense for me spiritually. Like, how do we align in that way? If you broke and you faithful, that's cute, but the brokenness, I can't. And again, rich and cheating, I just cannot get with neither one. It's too
neither.
much for me, Rise.
Yeah, I don't want him taking me to work in my car. Then he's driving my car all day. Come pick me up.
Exactly. Like, what are we doing? Like, get yourself together. And again, if my man goes into a state of struggle when we're together, that's different. I got you. You get what I'm saying? But jumping
Yeah,
into something and you ain't got a dime. Oh no, I'm good.
Yeah, no, that's you're gonna hate him.
I'm
I
good.
didn't look at
Those
it
guy
that
always
way.
cheat anyway too.
I definitely was like,
Okay, exactly.
I would
The
definitely
both
take
would
a
cheat too.
Yeah, they got
I
the
would
time in your car,
Spirit
your
Oliver said
house.
that they all cheat. I would definitely take a broke man, and he'd be faithful because I feel like he could motivate himself, or at time he could eventually get money, but he will always be a faithful.
Oh,
How
Yeah,
broke is
that's
broke? Are we talking 50-50 broke? Or are we talking like you're paying the bills?
that makes sense.
I'm just
But I
saying, like,
think it's more so like, okay, I guess that's not enough details. If you are like trying to do better with yourself, that's different. And you are just in a moment of struggle. But if you just sorry and broke, not doing nothing, please don't look my
yeah,
way.
like
No ambition, please
the
don't look
women
my
that
way.
you drive, like you driving women cars around.
Yeah.
Oh, this, yeah, that's different. San Jose
Super,
said she can do bad all by herself. So
Mhm.
wow, so really, like, so I'm guessing you women are saying you would rather date a rich man and he
uh-uh.
be unfaithful.
Absolutely
I'll
not.
just be single. Yeah, I'm with Mo. I just choose neither.
My love would just be by herself, I guess. And
Or
no
at
one is
peace.
the one that's saying, "Oh, I don't need a man." Absolutely not. I pray to God. I said, "Lord, will you reveal my husband to me before I turn 40, Jesus?" Because I
Oh,
feel
God.
kind of halfway decent. I don't want to be old and bent over when
Yeah.
my man find me. So, Lord, please reveal them to me before March 14, 2026. But
Oh God. Oh God.
Think
it's
about it
not
though. Men die first, so they don't take care of you when you're old and sick anyway.
yeah, I'm like, and then if you rich and you're unfaithful, though they have so much ego and pride, and a lot of rich men are very disrespectful. They're entitled. They
Mm-hmm.
just want you to march to the beat of their drum. They're not really considerate of you. You know,
True.
it's like as long as I'm giving you money, that's all that matters. No,
Yeah.
that's
I don't want that.
I
no.
do see a different side though, because a lot of time rich men, the way they got rich is because they have strong like a value system and they're very like disciplined. So sometimes
Mhm,
those type of men, when they make a commitment, they keep it, and that applies
mhm.
to marriage as well. So I think there's two sides of the coin on both. Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah, I don't got time for all that. Like, I don't need him out here working all day talking about he chasing his dreams and he trying to be and he gotta be at work all this time because he gotta bring the money. I don't got time for that. Like, I'd rather a broke ass nigga, or every 5 minutes, we go
Hey
to
boo,
work.
let me get that $20.
Oh
That's just me.
my.
Mo, what do you think about the Cardi B situation?
Cardi B, congratulations to Cardi B. Everybody is just giving her big kudos. Oh, she moved on. She's pregnant. She finally let cheating Offset go. Cute. But in my book, no, ma'am. You're hiding behind that pregnancy, pretending like you're happy. You're still very broken. Okay, because you're not even divorced yet. I don't know how many times you went back to Offset, broke up, went back, broke up. So I really feel like this is a cover up for her pain, because when you really look at the situation with Cardi B being pregnant again, it's not really about judging her. Let me first say that. But it's really about recognizing what happens emotionally when life's foundations aren't fully healed. And from what I've seen, even from the album, you can tell this, like, because I listened to some of it, she's not healed. And of course, pregnancy is a blessing, but it also magnifies everything, like the stress, the hormones, the relationship dynamic. Like, if the relationship isn't stable, if there hasn't been time for emotional recovery, which I don't think it has been from her past struggles, then I think this is just going to add more heaviness eventually. And then that's not to mention, didn't two other girls just have babies by him?
Oh really?
Yeah,
Make
yeah,
it make
they did.
sense.
They did.
Make it make sense. It just sounds like a ball of confusion to me.
It
That's
is
just
harder on her kids probably because that's a whole new family dynamic
That's
too
just
for them.
my take. I don't feel like Cardi B is completely healed. I feel like she's adding strain on top of strain. She has not given herself time to heal from this man.
Hmm.
That lady loved her some Offset. What, they have 3 kids together?
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah, and it's easy to jump into another relationship to avoid the deep rooted trauma, because it's
Hmm.
definitely there. Like, let's
Yeah,
just be real. It's definitely there. Nobody
yeah.
is crazy. You got off of this penis and hopped on another one. You haven't given yourself time. I'm just saying.
I'm just saying. Yeah, the rebound part I kind of get, but pregnancy part, I think she should have been smarter avoiding that because that's forever.
And I could be wrong, right? I'm not inside of Cardi B's mind, but I know majority of the time women are not healed when they go from one dude to the next, and you're not even divorced yet. So it just doesn't look good to me. But again, shout out to Cardi. I hope and pray she is happy, but I just don't see her genuinely being happy.
Yeah.
I think a lot of this is to piss Offset off.
Yeah, I was gonna say what I feel at the end, but I definitely can agree with you from some of the things said in the songs. I think that it's real strategic, and I think that it's not. I think that part of this is by design, but it kind of just got off the rails for her, and now she's trying to make the best of it. If that makes sense.
Yeah, I'm usually pretty open to it about.
Yeah, if you don't believe in abortion and if you don't believe in adoption or anything like that, you're definitely not about to give this baby up. But at that time of intense emotion and high sexual energy, I'm sure, thinking about pregnancy at that time wasn't on her mind either. But pissing him off, making him upset, true enough, yeah. But this is what happens when what is it? What's the Charlotte? When you the web we weave, or I had a great analogy, you guys.
I know what you're saying.
Or you made the bed and now you gotta lie in it, kind of thing.
Yeah. Oh, the web we weave will be something. I saw it in a movie too, but it said something about Charlotte's Web and the web we weave or something.
Yeah.
I had a similar scenario in my first marriage when we were separated, and we've been separated about 9 months. And my ex, nobody filed for divorce. We didn't know what we were going to do. We probably were going to end up divorced anyway, but he ended up getting someone pregnant, right? So that's kind of very similar. But and then that was kind of catalyst, like for filing. He filed because he knew that was the end. But to be honest, it hurt him more than it hurt me. It hurt me a little bit first, but I mean, he's still dealing with the aftermath of that because they didn't work out, of course, because he was an emotional, unavailable, and etc. So if anyone's gonna be hurt, yeah, I mean, he may care, he may not, but it's definitely gonna hurt her long term.
And I know everybody's different, but even me with my divorce, like we divorced 2014. I just left that man alone the end of 2019. Because he was my comfort zone, like I didn't want to be out here just messing with anybody. And then they have 3 children, and they have not been apart that long. So I don't think that she's all the way healed. I just don't. I don't
think she may be all the way healed either.
And I'll say neither.
Yeah, he definitely is hurt. I think she's hurt too. But like I say, I'm thinking that she's trying to show face. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's too little, too late.
It's kind of unfortunate. Again, it's a little too late. Like, I think the world just found out before she could grab hold of the situation.
Right.
Wow. What do you think about? Did you hear D saying that she isn't a black woman, but all the black women support her? Did you hear his comments?
I heard some of what he said. Does Cardi view herself as being black?
Well, D said she's not black. I believe she views herself as black. But she said disparaging things about black women, and black women support her.
What did she say bad about black women?
He ain't say all that. You know he gonna say all that.
I mean, I'm not surprised if a lot of the women supporting Cardi B. I don't know if it's necessarily that they're saying, "Yay, you're pregnant" by Stefan. I think it's more so you moved on from this man that kept playing you and making you look bad. And I think a lot of women are possibly viewing their situations through Cardi B's eyes. Like, yeah, we tired of these dudes cheating on us, but at the same time, it's still toxic. You low key went to somebody that was doing the same thing because he got 2 other ladies that just had babies for him. What? So it's still not a good look. You have not improved or evolved your situation from what I see.
Yeah, he
So he's had
definitely.
babies during their marriage?
No, I
He
was saying Stefan.
Oh,
her
I'm
new.
sorry.
Yeah, he definitely is class book rebound. He looks a lot like resembles him a lot in some ways, and his behavior as far as like how he conducts himself. The only thing I really didn't like about him was when he was alleged of like when they accused him of like giving girls like drugs or something.
Yeah.
I didn't like that part, and that's when I felt like, oh, she probably should stray away from him.
I thought
So
that they had broke up like some months
that's
ago.
what I thought. Yeah,
I didn't even know they were still together.
unless it's this publicity stunt where now they're looking like they're together because she can't be out there like a single woman.
That's good too. Maybe.
Is he an actor? I don't know who he is.
He plays
In
for who? The
football,
Cowboys?
Oh, he's
uh,
an athlete.
Or his
Okay.
brother plays for the Cowboys, one of them.
Okay.
mm, wow.
I haven't seen much of her lately because I don't really follow any social media other than YouTube stuff. Okay.
Yeah,
So
here they were broken up for a while though, just like you did. And I think that she is hurt, and I think that um she suffered from postpartum and everything went before. And
Mm-hmm.
I think this is probably going to be a heavy situation for her. I pray that it isn't,
Mm-hmm.
but you know, I don't know. Maybe Stefan could be good for it. Like, who
Maybe.
are we to say that this is a rebound? Who are we to say that it's not all right?
You're right. Yeah. I could be completely wrong, baby. I came up here confident just knowing what Cardi B feeling, but I don't know. I'm just trying to think. Like, I don't know.
I don't know either. I really I just see her as a hurt woman because I just see her as a hurt woman, and it's unfortunate.
Mm-hmm.
the
And
chances are slim that it'll work because if he didn't stick by the other two baby moms, he'd marry him or do anything like that. But you never know.
her new boyfriend Stefan, he has two kids that he just fathered from two different women.
Gosh, these guys are stupid, aren't they?
Yeah,
All
they
that
were
money.
in the news. Didn't they just have the babies like right there together?
Yeah.
Mm,
He just handed
Yeah,
out the paychecks.
that's it.
they're wilding out. It's like the women are laying on their backs for paychecks, sadly, with NBA and NFL stars. And
Mm-hmm.
I only say that from home chick Anthony Edwards woman who got like the 100 million upfront or 10 million upfront, and she's not
Mm-hmm.
going to get more money throughout this child's life. Like that's what she settled for. He doesn't want to have anything to do with the baby, no communication or anything. And it's kind of like it's kind of like that's what they agree to or look forward to, and it's so much more than that's needed to take care of a child than just that monetary money.
And you know the sad part to me is the child isn't old enough yet to
Mm,
understand. What if that child wants to know his dad and he's been robbed of the opportunity because of
yeah,
parents? Like, how is that going to affect the innocent child that didn't even have a say so? You know?
Yeah.
right, Mo.
Especially
You're
when
so
he knows that the father's capable. He's a professional athlete. He's a like sane person. And it's one thing if you find out, oh, my dad was in prison on drugs or something, but it's another thing. Like he just made a conscious choice to not want anything to do with me. That's hurtful.
not
Yeah.
come on. And you find out that your mom was quote unquote semi hoish, and
Mhm.
daddy felt out that she was a hoe, so he don't want to talk to her anymore. So he signed away his parental rights, so he don't have to deal with me anymore. Like,
I have a
no,
question about that.
Mhm.
Do you guys think? Do you think that it's just so assumed that a woman would abort that they just are careless with the birth control, and then because they just think that that's like automatically going to be the choice? Or do you think? I mean, is it that hard to put on a damn condom? I don't get it.
Can you ask the question again? I didn't hear you.
Blue Jay,
Yeah.
your phone, your like it's going in and out, beeping.
Okay, I just took it off Bluetooth. These headphones are trash. Is that better?
Yeah.
Okay, I was just kind of thinking to myself, I wonder if these men, like in his position, that they just assume that the woman will have an abortion if abortions are that common, or if they're just literally that stupid to think that they're going to risk like all that money, and I can't understand why they wouldn't just wear a condom. It's not that big of a deal.
Thank you.
Yeah, I don't know either because it's like the same thing keep happening to a different player and a different new baby mom. Like I don't.
You know what y'all know what I think? I think
What?
they are in the heat of the moment. They are probably drunk, high as a kite, don't care. Like, and then when you sober up, it's like, man, you pregnant for real? What did I do?
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know?
man.
I think how
Yeah.
many times they're doing it that's not resulting in pregnancy, because it's like not that easy to get pregnant. So they're like just having no condom sex left and right, and that's just the few that happen to get the perfect timing, right?
Yeah, that's a good question. Like, what's wrong with these men? I don't get it.
But then some of them are just so comfortable with the notion. And I hate to say that, but some of them are so comfortable with, oh, we signing NDAs, we signing contracts. If I get her pregnant, I can give her some money, she'll be all right. And that's what they think of women. Like some of them think that low of a woman that, hey, if I can get her in the bed like that, then I can pay her to be quiet too and get rid of a child. Sadly, that's
Mm-hmm.
what I assume. You know,
Or they have the Nick Cannon mentality of like, my goal on earth is just to make the children. After I put the seed in, that's the end of my job.
Right. Man, it's messed up. Poor kids.
Yeah, Cardi's kids now got a whole different dynamic too.
Mm-hmm.
Is she living with him now? Are they like officially together?
I have no clue. I know they said he showed up the other night with this big gift for her album release or something, and they was all booed up, hugged up. Is it for the cameras though? I don't know.
Right.
She seems happy, but I think
it seemed like they hadn't been together, like you said. I remember them saying they were broken up.
mm-hmm. It was a lot of rumors out there. Like they said, he was saying she stinks, like her BBL stinks, and he couldn't tolerate the smell. I don't know.
Okay.
It was a lot going on.
Did you guys see that about Kobe Bryant's ex or wife? I guess she's pregnant, or is that old news? I just saw it the other day, but it could have been dated.
Yeah, I saw that too. Like she's pregnant too. And my thing is,
Oh,
congratulations,
Kobe Bryant's
Kobe
wife.
Bryant ex-wife.
oh wow.
Like it's like they're acting. People are surprised. Like she's not supposed to move on either. Like come on, about
Right.
that.
Right, but she wasn't in a relationship officially. I don't think. Yeah, it was kind of like similar.
No, that's different. Kobe Bryant's. Why I think it's a different dynamic.
Really? So you don't think she's supposed to be dating nobody?
No, I think that girl. I'm happy for you. That's different. Like
Oh,
her husband passed. You get what I'm saying? She didn't
oh
really
okay.
have a choice, and she's probably alone. She's been running for a
Yeah.
long time. So kudos to her.
Well, see, I
Mm-hmm.
think the same about Cardi. I don't judge her either, because I mean, everybody has sex. Some people just end up getting pregnant. But I think with Kobe Bryant, it's a little different, just because she was like the epitome of class, and so it's more shocking that she would get pregnant and not be married and all that. But I don't judge either of them personally.
Mhm. My only
Yeah.
issue, I said, is completely different with Cardi because we've seen them through the media all these years, breaking up, getting back together, breaking up, getting back together.
Uh-huh.
I just don't think she's healed. All I see is a broken, upset, heartbroken Cardi B. So
Oh
that's
yeah.
why I feel this way about her. But again, I hope she is happy.
Yeah, I definitely
She's
agree
young too.
too. I have this video of her talking to Kelly Rowland where she's talking about like her broken heart and all that good stuff as well. And she was asking her how long. I don't want to say she was asking her like how long does it take or how long does it take to get over it, but she was just like, how long will it take for her to start dating again or some shit like that.
Mhm.
Oh, okay, but I could definitely see you saying. I could definitely see why you would say that. Yeah, and then they say that she just had a baby last year, also, right? A couple months ago,
Who
she's
did?
pregnant again. Cardi, like the
She had a
last baby
baby last year?
Yeah, I didn't know that. That's pretty crazy.
or something like supposedly the last baby with what's the name? So this is her talking to Kelly about the heartbreak.
Like I even talked to Shakira and I was like, how do you get over this hump?
Yeah,
She was like, it takes time, but it's
yeah.
like it almost felt like whatever people experience when they going through like withdrawal and like they're throwing up, like I feel like I was withdrawing love. And I'm not even trying to sound exaggerated, like cause I
No,
can't
I
I
believe
can't
this.
eat,
Yes.
I can't sleep, I
Mm-hmm.
can't think,
Mm-hmm.
I can't work. I can't even look at my kid's face because it's like I just want to cry just looking at him. Like, cause I can't go out. I don't want to
Yeah.
see daylight. I don't want to
Yeah.
see nothing. Like, I just couldn't. And when you know you're done, I don't know what it is. You just know that it's done in you.
Mm-hmm.
It's just it just dies in you. But when it dies, it's very painful,
Oh, Cardi.
and
That's a fact.
you can go back no more. It's just it's dead.
Well, I'm very proud of you. Here we are in the clouds sitting on red tufted couches made of love, and
Yeah.
that's what we gonna get into.
Yeah.
I love her.
So
She's the realist. You know, she just says like, uh,
yeah, yeah. So she definitely.
She did
Yeah.
try. She tried hard to hold on
Yeah.
to her marriage. You know, I think she fought for it with everything in her. I really
Yeah,
do.
and I
me
don't
too.
see her as a God missing that, and she knew what she was getting into. I just think that, and maybe I'm naive, but I just think that she believed that he was a good man and a man of his word. Like that's just what I believe. Like,
And when you love somebody, you can be
yeah,
so bonded. You want it so bad, you know.
yeah, like everything she described in that whole getting over. Like I've been there time before.
Me
Like just
too.
yeah, wow. Like, and that's
Really
what
in
I.
public,
That,
man.
and I couldn't imagine that being complicated by having a baby trying to get over something. Like wow, like that's a lot. Like you said, Mo, that is a lot. Definitely a lot.
And then it's one thing to be cheated on, and then you're doing it in the public eye, making me look even
Mhm.
more stupid.
Ooh, Lord.
Very
Yes,
painful.
God. Yeah, like see, I can't even take a dude like commenting on bitches' Instagrams and shit.
Me
So
either.
cheating in public like that, like nah, like
I'm
oh
with you.
no.
Yeah, no.
Excuse
Yeah,
my language.
And then people comment on her like, "Oh, you're dumb. You should leave," or "Don't give up." You get all
Yeah,
these mixed signals.
it's a lot. It's a lot. And
She tried
she
harder than
like
I would. I think I wouldn't try it as hard as she did. I got to give her that.
Lionel says again, don't be naive. She knew who he was when she got with him. But what if he said that he was going to change for her? What if he changed prior to them getting
they lie
married?
all the time, right?
She was the
Yeah.
same type of person anyway before. You know, they got together. They both made a commitment. Exactly. Like
Yeah, like I just can't go off of that. Like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I just want to see the best in people.
And then when you're married, it's not like boyfriend, girlfriend. Oh, you did this. Let me let you go. Like you're trying to keep that covenant together. It's different.
Yeah,
yeah,
it's
why
not
would you
like
judge
well,
someone's
like
single
you just don't
behavior?
walk away. Oh, God.
Hmm.
If it was that easy, my God, let me tell you,
Yeah,
geez, like it's
for
just a
real.
lot. Like, come on. Yeah, but like when people say they knew what he was getting into, was he cheating prior to the marriage? Like, because I don't even
I don't
remember them
know.
dating. Like, I don't even remember
And
them
then if
dating.
you
She
were
got pregnant his
like, if you've never been married, whether you're still together or it didn't work, like you can't really understand. You know,
Yeah,
it's different when you're married, but I am
yeah,
glad she really walked away, but I hope she's not stepping into more trauma. I don't think it was wise, but again, who am I to judge her? But if someone was to ask me my opinion, I just think it would have been wise for her to give herself more time to heal. Not saying don't date Stefan, you know, but I don't
yeah,
know.
go get that IUD, girl. Yeah. Well,
yeah. I
yeah,
just
I
think,
don't see how you
yeah,
judge someone beforehand. Like someone's single and out there, and they're getting like having sex. That why would you think? Oh, you must be a cheater. No, you're single. You're not cheating on anybody. You're just doing you. So I don't get that. Like
mhm. Yeah. She was very fertile, unfortunately, and got knocked up in this situation, and that's just really.
But he had to have other women if those other two girls just gave birth while he was
Yeah,
messing
that's what
with
I'm saying. So I think they were just having fun, and she just caught up and got knocked up. Like,
them. Okay.
That's probably just how he get down because all the other chicks have been pregnant too, though. He probably just seemed like he not using protection out there.
Well, that's how her and Offset started out, right? They were just kind of casual, and then she got pregnant, I think, and then they got married, right?
Yeah. I think that we got to get back to that whole. I mean, like, I don't necessarily. I mean, I'm not out here in the streets sneaking around, but I think that message of what is it? Protected sex should be promoted again, like it was when I was a kid and a youngster, like in school and stuff, because it's not. And like, I think that now young people and young adults feel invincible. They feel that there's a pill for everything. I was watching the documentary of Charlie Sheen. He said that he didn't worry about himself being diagnosed with the three letters because he had so many friends who had made it so far and who could live through it. And he knew there were drugs for people to have a functional life with it. So I'm just saying, like, people are completely invincible now, and it's as if they have no fear with these man-made going on in this world. It's terrible. It's really,
Distant
really
Lights.
terrible.
Hey, Distant Lights, can you explain to me why Offset needs spousal support?
Yeah,
Yeah, because he did
that
want
part.
spousal support. Offset asked for spousal support during the divorce. Actually,
That's what's holding it up. Oh my gosh. Well, I think everybody kind of gets one free pregnancy on. And I know that sounds bad, but like, I mean, to be honest, in my family, my daughter's the first that got married and doesn't have any kids. But got pregnant before I got married. So did my mom. So did my grandma. I mean, that's bad, but I don't have shame. Like, I don't try to pretend to be perfect. But I mean, a lot of time that happens to the best of us, and then but you learn. But to keep doing it, I mean, then it's like, okay, you know how that works at that point.
Is it right? It's like, are there any people out here who are afraid of diseases? Because
I am.
for
Yeah.
Stefan, he got one girl pregnant, then he got another girl pregnant, now he got Cardi pregnant. I'm like, does anybody care? I know that they have things, medications when you do receive a certain diagnosis that can, I guess, suppress that thing and make it lie dormant, but it's still there. It's still disease.
You
Like,
know
do
you
people
have it. You got
care?
to tell people too. That's
the men are saying distance life says that it's the arrogance of the youth. I think this is another thing. Lionel says it's not arrogance, it's ignorance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Most diseases you can cure. Oh, distance
Right, but
life.
I'm referring to the ones that you can't cure, like AIDS, like herpes, like syphilis.
Syphilis, but the thing is that people are comfortable now with it. Like, we know that you
Right.
can't cure it, but they look at it like, well, if I can live with it and I can still do this and that, nothing changes from my everyday life, then I'm okay. And they're
But
okay
the
with
side effects,
I
yeah,
would switch for the rest of my life if I found that out, medicine or not. That'd be
the
until
side.
you get charged with criminal
Oh, y'all
charges.
don't want to
Don't
lose my
tell
job. I'm
people.
talking about this. Lord Jesus. Oh, God. Wow. I
Yeah, you
can't
have to
believe
tell your new people you have sex with. If you don't tell them and they get it, then you could be charged with like negligence or something like.
it.
Right. Distant lights. I know herpes is common, but just because it's common, it doesn't mean that people should be just okay with. Oh,
And
okay,
don't
because it's
want
common.
no
And
genital
there's
herpes.
a H.
The HIV
I
one.
forgot what it's called. HP. I don't know if it's HPV1,
Oh,
HPV2,
yeah.
herpes 1 or herpes 2. Yes, but when you get the genital one, that's a whole new ball game.
Thank you. Don't nobody want no genital herpes.
Exactly.
Whole new ball game.
Horrible.
Yeah, that's the ball game you don't want to play in. You're right. Like, they
Exactly.
need to stop that. Stop that with that whole herpes is common thing. But you know
I
which
read
one ain't shouldn't be common.
And
Come
it
on,
just
this.
sounds
5%
like,
of it don't
yeah,
have
like,
herpes.
why are people so okay with it? It's like, oh, well, I can live. Oh, it's no, we need to move smarter out here.
Yeah, people are literally just okay with ST. That is scary, yo. I remember Houston. I'm from Houston. Them saying that was the highest STD city in numbers, and now
Hey,
I think they just named Mississippi or something, or somebody last week or something. Like, it's
He's the
just gonna
highest.
be a big ass cloud where you're just trying to get through this big infested ass cloud. I ain't
Ew.
going outside, like, because that's
Turn
what
off.
it's gonna be.
and another sad thing is, I think because people are not proactive in going to the doctor, They wait until they feel like something's wrong. Like checkups are necessary, and then they could be passing it to people not even knowing they have it. It's a
Yeah,
mess.
the ignorance, girl, the ignorance. The regular checkups that go unnoticed, that
Mhm.
go unvisited, like the fear that people have to find out or something. And I don't want to say nobody got nothing wrong with them, please God, but I'm
Right.
just saying, like, there has to be a reason why the numbers are so high. And two things, it boils down to people having unprotected sex, and secondly, not being they're not getting detected. Like they're not going there to figure it out or to check themselves.
Exactly.
You're just
If
passing it
you,
and passing it and passing
Ooh,
it.
yeah,
yes.
you used to get a blood test to find out if you have HIV, and it could take years to get symptoms.
So did you go? "Ugh."
You went from Houston, which is like one of the highest rates, to DC, which is the highest rate of HIV. Both
Yeah,
are really,
like
Yeah,
really sad.
yeah, Houston does have an STD epidemic. Oh,
Yeah,
Atlanta, I think they've always had it.
yeah. I think Washington DC is the highest. I looked up not too long ago.
yeah. See, I
Wow.
just never wanted to go to any place. I just didn't want to go to Delta states for reasons like that. I
It's
just feel
scary
that.
out here. Like today, dating, when I get married, like I need you to go to the doctor and show me your paperwork.
Yeah,
'Cause
Yep.
yeah. Yo, like I'm so afraid. I'm just so afraid of dying in that way of like an STD.
mhm,
I feel like that's somebody being careless of how they feel towards me
mhm.
or me being careless. But thank God I don't make those type of decisions and I have it in my life. So I would just
Mhm.
hope that the other person who, I choose not to make those decisions for would make
Right,
them same decisions. But people are really out here having extramarital affairs, having
right.
cheating thingies, rendezvous, all weird kind of ways of sex. And then they come home to their partners and they just passing off STD, and that's just so unfair to people. Like so
It
unfair.
is. I had a cousin, so he died a year and a half ago. He was gay.
Um,
Um, but he had HIV for like 20 years, and he dated maybe like 4 or 5 guys. And they said the person that carries it first normally outlives the people that they give it to. So
Really?
all those other people passed before him.
Oh
He
my
died
god.
a year and a half ago. It's like he kind of gave up. He got tired of the side effects of the medication, and then he went through a deep depression. Then eventually, it became full blown AIDS, and
Wow.
he gave
um,
up, and he had tumors all over his brain. It spread all over his body, and that was it. But my thing is, it's sensitive for me to talking about HIV. Like it's serious, and thank God that they've released medications that can help. But back in the 90s, like when my cousin was diagnosed, she had already experienced like the worst parts of it, and then she'll like get back on the medicine. This is another cousin. Honestly, I've lost 2 family members to AIDS.
yeah,
I had an
Um,
uncle that had it. He actually died of something else, but when he found out, because he was straight, but I guess he had like a party phase in the 80s. I don't know, he was doing like drugs and getting all kinds of women. When he found out he had it, they said he'd had it for like 20 years dormant. So he'd probably gotten AIDS,
mhm,
and he went into a deep depression because he's like, no, he was like kind of like that Matthew McConaughey movie. I forget the name of it, but where he's like, I'm not gay, and it's like this big stigma. But yeah, people act like those medications are easy. No, they cause him all kinds of stomach problems and then not just
yes,
yourself. Think about your self esteem. You always have to know you have HIV. Like that'd be weird.
absolutely.
I had a
Mhm,
cousin who died some years ago too. He died in the '90s. He was diagnosed in the '80s, but he was deaf. He was deaf, but he was diagnosed with HIV, and he was a heterosexual man. But at
mhm,
that time, he had legions. He had terrible side effects. Access to the medication at that time wasn't readily available as far
mhm.
as insurance, the price of the medication, and it was just really rare for like the general population to get to it. Thank God, new drugs have been created, but
Yeah,
yeah, in the '80s and '90s, like it was very, very hard times for people diagnosed with it, and then there was a lot of
absolutely.
skepticism when it first came out because they deemed it a white homosexual. a white
Mhm.
homosexual disease, felt that homosexual men were getting it with risque behavior, but that quickly turned and all types of things happened.
Yeah.
So now it's just where it was a stick. I can remember the
It's like
stigma.
taboo. Yeah, it's horrible.
Yeah, I can remember how people were looked at and demonized for having it. Even people who
Uh-huh.
had transfusions or people who just wasn't educated in needle transfers where they got AIDS that way. And
Yep.
now it's like, oh, it's a wonderful life. If you take this, you can have a wonderful, fulfilling life if you take these medications. It's crazy how they just warped that whole
Right.
thing to make it now acceptable and not
Uh-huh.
to be cautious about things in life. Yeah, I think that's crazy. Maybe I said too much, but yeah,
No,
wow.
it's true. And then the ups and downs of it, like my gay cousin, I remember like my mom's sister, she would call and be like, he disappeared again. Like when he get healthy, he'll just go disappear, like travel all over the country. And then when he would get sick, he would come back and my aunt would have to take care of him. And she'll call my mama like, please pray for your nephew. Like his tongue is bleeding, he bleeding out of his mouth all the time.
Yeah.
The I know it's very, just but that's a horrible disease to have.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
is.
They look so skinny and gauntly too. It's like it looks so like almost on the verge of death. They usually die from pneumonia. I think is the last straw.
Yeah, that pneumonia
Yeah,
is
it's sad.
devastating for 'em. Yeah.
They have PrEP. Have you guys heard of that? A lot of like people in the gay community take it because it's like a preventative. It's
Yeah, that's what I was talking about, that too.
yeah, but a lot of people don't want to go to the doctor and admit like, hey, either the stigma of being gay or even just like I'm having a lot of orgies, so they don't want to admit it, and so
Well,
Yeah.
Tamar Braxton came out and said that she needed a prepper. She was taking that, but
She
she
did
said,
say that.
yeah, she said because you don't know what you're getting into with all these different people out here.
Well,
But
use
my
a
thing is,
condom.
thank you. I don't even want to. Thank God. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, God. And I'm, like, I'm not, you know, I'm not trying to say my man, but at this point,
Mhm.
thank you, God, because it's just a whole lot. It's just a whole lot, and
You
you
sound
never
like
know
my
the person
doctor.
that you with is,
Yeah.
you gotta trust that those relationships that you make are 100. And that's once again why I can feel Cardi's pain just as a woman outside of anything else. I hate that she's going through what she's going through. And I really feel like she was in that situation with that guy to make herself feel better. And he in turn
Mhm.
did that. And now baby was created and they have to get through this. Because if he doesn't propose to her or whatnot after her divorce is over, then you already know what it was. We just created a baby out of this situation.
And then
And
you motives are everything. You have to
yes.
check your motives. If you just getting pregnant to make Offset upset or to try to heal, that's going to backfire.
Yeah,
I
you
mean,
so right.
oh,
Mm-hmm.
they're keeping another man's baby in the house. I just I guess maybe I'm thinking it because I just like always assumed that the condom is assumed. Like if there's no condom, there's no sex. Like I just don't get it. It's crazy to me.
right.
Yeah, I kind of didn't want to believe that it was true. I didn't want to talk about it. I kept feeling like the interview wasn't true. I feel like it's an AI interview. Like I still somewhat kind of feel that way, crazy enough.
Mhm.
But I'm just trying to be smart.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I
AI,
didn't
they
know.
can do anything now with AI.
There was this artist. I don't know if you guys seen this artist. Her name is something Monet. My mom sent her to me like 3 weeks ago. Let me tell you something, Mo Love and Blue Jay. I was playing the shit out of this lady album. It's on YouTube and
Tierra
everything.
Monet? No, it's not Tierra.
No, Monet something like.
I know who you is. It the girl that did I put that on my mama?
Is that her? Nah, I don't think that's it. Cause she's not an AI artist, is
My
she?
mama on my hood. I look
Oh
fly.
yeah, this is the
Is that her?
AI.
Oh, the
No,
Monet when you're talking about AI, Russ?
yeah, this girl is an AI artist. Like I was downloading the CD and everything. I didn't know that she was an AI artist
That
until
pisses
like
me off so bad, Roz, because it's like the people that really be out here like spending 3 hours like singing
yeah,
soprano, alto, tenor, then doing the solo part, and all y'all got to do is click an AI button to sound 50 times better than me. I don't appreciate
yeah.
it.
I know.
Her
I saw
name
the Spanish artist. I was like
Zanea,
feeling it, and then I
Zanea
like,
Monet.
I like it now.
When I tell you these songs are out this world, like the lyrics of the song, I was like, oh my God. And then they brought her up last night, said she was an AI artist, and how I was so disappointed. I was mad with my mom. Mom, why you send me this? Did you know she was a music artist?
It'd
In
be some old
every
fat white dude.
But
Like,
my
wait a
thing
minute.
is, so when it's time for them to do their interviews, they're not a real person, right?
That's what I'm saying. I
Or
don't understand it. They're
a
not a
totally
real person.
different type of person. Like,
But how do they present themselves like in reality, like in real life?
Right, you can never make a real appearance or do a concert.
right, concert. Yeah, that's lame.
Yeah. Even and then I saw what's his name? I'm not sure if you guys are into hip hop like that.
Lionel,
But
I
Benny
shouldn't be impressed, sir. I have real talent. I'm offended.
Yeah, it's authentic.
They don't have to
Benny,
do anything but click a button. I be over here working hard, still trying to work on my intro for
thank
my
you.
show.
That's more
Benny
sustainable. Though.
Siegel
People will
lost
appreciate that more in the long.
his voice like throughout his illness and being in jail, and he used the AI generated voice to bring back his old voice. Not him per se, but they're mimicking his old voice when he was 20 something years old with the healthier voice, and he just put out a new album this
Who
week.
is it?
Like,
Hmm.
hey, Benny Siegel, ain't no way I'm gonna buy that. No way. And Jadakiss is on that. Jadakiss got a song with him, and I just feel like it's like you said. I just feel like I feel like it's worthless. The
Mm-hmm.
AI can write the songs. The AI sings the songs. So you
Can't
tell
pop
it,
out and do a concert though.
yeah, that's the only other part. You can't do a concert. So I
I went
don't
to
understand it. The
there's a
AI
I'm just
was
I hope
it,
it doesn't get to a point to where AI just completely takes over everything. Like there are no real people on social media at all. But
yeah,
I
I didn't
can tell
know that.
AI, no matter how hard they try to disguise it, I can look at it and tell it in 2.5 seconds.
they
I
can't do
don't
So
music
I didn't know that.
videos. There's
I don't
limits.
care
I
how
think
clear it
it's
is.
what Russ?
San Jose says, right, I can upload a pic each of my father and it'll generate a pic of us two hugging and shut AI kind of strange. See, that is crazy. That is really way too much. That is,
Hmm.
Anyone was
I
fun.
didn't even know you guys that they had like AI people and folks like that. I didn't
They
even
can
understand.
do holographic, yeah, but they can never have a person out there walking around shaking people's hands on stage. Like they can't do that.
But
AI
Yeah,
then
can
when
do a
it's live,
lot.
they kind of go off on a
but what
different
if they
little bit
create
sound.
a robot like the AI that they create to sell the music? What if they create a robot like that?
Yeah.
Do you guys like
That
country music at all? Do you know who
crazy.
Randy Travis is?
Hmm.
I'm sorry, what you say, Blue Jay?
Do you guys know who Randy Travis is? Or do you guys like country music at all?
Yeah, I know who he is.
Hmm.
Okay, he had a stroke and he can't sing. But so I went to a concert of his like a few weeks ago, and because I loved his music when I was growing up, and he didn't sing. He actually got a replaced. I thought it was gonna be AI. I was kind of like, yeah. But he and his wife just out on stage, and then he had this guy named James Dupree sing. It was really good. But so he was there. But I appreciated that more. And then they had like a projector in the back with old footage of him singing and being interviewed. It was really sentimental. It was cool. But yeah, I don't like that either. It's like same with say a graphic art versus like a hand oil paint. But I think that people ultimately appreciate authentic works more. So I think it'll be like a slow or a like a what do you call it? Not very long lived phenomenon.
I
I think
pray
people will
that
go
it's
back
not.
to valuing real
I pray
art.
that it's not long lived, but I'm even no matter what they do, like getting all these robots saying robots can have babies, do all of this. God is not going to allow that thing to go on too long. And they talk
Yeah.
about the Antichrist. I think that AI is going to be part of the Antichrist and it's already stepping it like they're already ushering that thing in. When you look
Mhm.
up AI and how smart it is, even when it comes to like just everything, AI is smart. It's kind of like another form of God in a sense on earth. So I think it's against God. I think it will eventually fail. I don't know how, but AI is dangerous, and how they trying to create all these robots and that stuff can turn against humanity. What they think
Mhm.
is here to help can become a huge issue. It could be the downfall of us, really.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I know a guy that works at Amazon, and he had like a PhD from Berkeley, and like he was an Asian guy in like computer technology, and he was one of the top people working on their AI robots in the warehouse. And he said that he was like on call, and he'd have to go in and address problems with them because they'd be doing things they weren't programmed to do. He said they're already starting to think for themselves, and that's just the warehouse robots. That's kind of crazy, scary.
Yeah, see, I don't necessarily. I'm kind of like on on the spectrum with Mo. I don't know all of AI's effects, and I don't know how much that it can hurt us. But I think that it'll do more harm than death than but how it can help us. Just
Mm-hmm.
because there's not any ramifications over it right now, people can create all different types of AI. Chat PT is whatever it's called,
I think
GPT,
it's a setup. Like,
all that kind of stuff. Now they do say there's a lot of benefits of it. I know that my man and his best friend, they create certain things with AI robots and shit, and do all types of stuff, and tell me I should use it in my show, but I am just not with it. Like, I also
right.
think about inception of computers, IBM, Microsoft, all that. When that
Mm-hmm.
came, it wasn't always on that, and look where we're at now. We're live streaming, we're
Right.
talking on the phones with, with the videos and stuff. But even I feel like that is a sense of privacy that has been lost because of the inception of technology and AI and everything like that. But I kind of
Mm-hmm.
agree with you a whole lot, Mo, as well as Blue Jay. We have
Mm-hmm.
going back on the panel. I think he's interested or
And
knows a lot about this AI. So go ahead, Mo. You have something to say?
before he goes, this light said no soul behind it. Plus, it's pushing us to the point where humans might be useless. Now, for people who don't believe in a higher power or God, it makes sense. But if you
Yeah.
believe in the Lord, He's completely against that. So,
Mm,
yeah.
Yeah, I have one comment on that real quick, and then I'll mute up because then I got someone new. I was just gonna say the danger is that when one thing is contained to like a computer and it's helping you with your tech, another thing when it actually has physical abilities. Like my fear is that it could create, say, a deadly virus that is like nobody survives, and then all it has to do is produce it one time, and then all humanity's gone. Like that.
Mm-hmm.
But so anyway, okay, I'm gonna stay muted. So for a minute.
What do you think about this, Lionel? Thank you for joining the panel again.
Oh, Lionel, hey, what happened to your blue still picture, Lionel?
All
Or your
right.
oh.
Uh, my mom was working on this website, and she had 15 employees. They was taking almost 2 years to get this right, and there was just problem after problem after problem. She said, "F this, I'm gonna do an AI. Dude, I'm running out of money. They taking too long, too much." One day, AI did exactly what she needed to do for her website,
That's a
just like
great
that.
thing.
Next
Mm-hmm.
thing you know, she flipped
In
fifty
what
thousand
way?
dollars.
In what way did it do? Like, I mean, like spreadsheets, like take phone calls. Like, what do you mean? Like,
So there's a lot of back end stuff that goes into the websites, and establishing call centers, automatic call centers, and things like that. I don't know everything because I personally wasn't asking questions, but
Mm-hmm.
okay,
listening to her complaints. And
uh huh.
so she got the website done. Shoot, the second day, flipped a $50,000 contract. And then
Mm,
next thing you know, she's just flipping contracts because now her website's up and running.
Mm-hmm.
Meanwhile, the people she was relying on was taking forever, constant mistakes and whatnot.
So can I say this? When you use AI, because I said there are benefits to it, if you're using it to help grow your business or make things easier, that's different. I'm talking about people who God gives certain talents. I'm talking about people who don't have certain talents, and then at the click of a button, you can become something that you're not at all. You get what I'm saying? Like, there's no authenticity to it. Now, if you're using something again to grow a business, that's different. But when we're talking about people who can just at the click of a button make themselves know how to sing, know how to rap, love God, can get up there and pretend like they really know God. You get what I'm saying? And become a content creator when it's really not in you spiritually. I'm talking about a different side of AI where people can be whoever the heck they want to be.
I never
And
thought about
Yeah,
that.
when you're using it for what your mom is using it for, that makes sense.
Yeah,
Like that's
yeah,
wisdom. I
those
think she
vibes.
did the right thing.
I never thought about that, Mom. That's a really interesting thought about the spirituality because yeah, like the devil knows the Bible more than anybody.
Yeah, it's like people can click whatever and then act like they, oh yeah, this is my, and they grow, but you're not doing any studying, praying, asking the Holy Spirit to give you and enlighten you on what's going on. You can just click something and pretend like you're really connected, or you don't know how to hit a key, and you can just create a channel and be whoever you want to be. It just, I guess, discredit people who really have been blessed with these gifts. And then you have the enemy. It could be the devil behind that page. Don't
Definitely.
care about the Lord at all. You get what I'm saying? And it's
Yeah,
just a sensitive
okay, bring it up.
subject for me because I'm genuine in it. It's just like real dangerous out here with this AI stuff. Like you don't know who's behind what. So
Very
I
true.
don't know. It's just weird.
I don't like that. That's scary.
have you used AI yourself, Lana?
Heck yeah. My mom said
Okay,
you don't get into this, you're gonna be left behind. And I
so
see the
people,
market that she's in. It's for the, go ahead.
can you enlighten me in what ways you use it, or what ways it can be beneficial that we may be missing or I may be missing?
Me and my brother and sister had a triangular conversation the other day about the anime boom. Funny conversation, but I'm speaking a lot of things simply off of experience. And I'm not actually saying nothing, but I don't have the research to prove my argument. So we had an idea and used Chat GPT. And this thing was literally doing research on popularity, fan base, what it was doing worldwide, numbers and everything. And
Damn.
so they're quite literally hearing what I've been saying the whole time. My brother, me and him have an ongoing conversation about the anime Bleach. And he's telling me this new season that's out. And one of the things about this season is that this is where a lot of people jumped off the book back in 2014. And I'm sitting here telling him, but that's wrong. This anime lost its popularity back in 2010. And again, I ain't got no facts. I can't actually support that. We had went and used that to generate information only for the AI to be telling us exactly what I've been saying the entire time about its rise and fall. Even gave us a tier list of the animes that were dominating that year. So it gave us a collection, a spreadsheet. You told us exactly how it was going to break it down and everything. Now, again, all it did was confirm what I was already telling him, but I didn't have no proof to back that up with.
If you're gonna be
Um,
replaced, we're all screwed because if anybody isn't like top of the intellectual humans, I mean, I gotta give you props on that. That's crazy. Did you? Oh, one quick question. Did you go see that new anime movie that's out in theaters? My son went and saw it. I forget what it's called.
you talking about Demon Slayer?
Yeah, Demon Slayer.
I haven't seen it yet,
He said it
I,
like.
I,
Anyway.
my daughter loves it. Yeah,
but they have
yeah.
anime. They have AI doing anime now, but I understand why. Because it takes these one, because it's definitely in demand now, and the other, it's taking these producers and designers a long time to get it done. They're literally telling you these guys have to take pallets with them to their office, and they're there literally just making the anime for 6 months at a time. Can't see their kids, family, nothing.
Right.
But AI get that done in 2 weeks.
See,
And no sacrifice.
I'm just not in agreement with that. I think that it makes people lazy. I think that the work ethic
Absolutely.
um, is not going to be there as far as like the workforce. Distance Life says a lot of entry level jobs are getting replaced with AI. I just think even with the whole chat
GPT.
GBT,
GPT.
yeah, thank you.
I just thought the arts were safe, though. I thought that's the one thing that can't be
I
replaced.
No,
remember
artists are
Musicians,
not.
artists. Now that's
I remember having to go to the in my house we would have botanical library, the encyclopedias. Like that's what that is. I need to go to the encyclopedia and look for information, put together reports, put together papers. Like I remember
Yes.
grad school about 3 or 4 years ago, and people literally were telling me, "Oh, you can use AIs to do papers," and I was stressing doing my papers, like a body of paper, constructing papers, and everything because I was taught that. I remember that, and that's a part of learning, and you hold those things with you. But when you are not able to put a paper together, like kids are growing up, not able to write anymore, all those things are slowly just being taken away because we're relying on this AI to do it for us. Like it's basically like raising a culture of illiterate people is what I think. And I
Yeah,
could, be looking at this completely wrong.
they can't even read their own paper they're
It
turning in.
won't. I'm telling you, before it gets too out of hand, like that's why I think this is the Antichrist. This is gonna only go so far. AI, I'm telling you, this stuff could turn against humanity. Humans gonna be looking stupid as hell in a
So do
minute.
you guys think that this is completely different from the like inception and the growth of like technology and computers and all
It's
that? Do
Nope,
you
becoming
think
evil.
not
It
at
was
all.
different when we had, oh, use GPS for this. Oh, you can get on Facebook and keep in contact with your friends that you ain't seen in 40 years.
Well,
You
yeah,
get what I'm saying? It's different. It's becoming evil when you can create a face or create a storyline and destroy someone's character at the click of a button in 10 minutes. Like AI has the power to do so many things. And it's not always good. It depends on what you use it for. Now, what Lionel's mom did, that makes sense. But you have
so?
people out here creating all type of narratives through AI. That's not good.
it
So
really
why
makes
I
do you
nothing
mean,
real though, because if you get
but
accused, if someone digs up something on you and they produce it, you can say, "No, that's not me. That's AI." So then the real
Exactly.
criminals and real nefarious things are getting buried too because it's blurring the line so much.
go
Yeah,
ahead,
it's
Lana?
I
me.
mean, people were creating narratives through the newspaper, through the radios. All it
It
did,
wasn't
all
a
we're
video,
living in is
wasn't
the
their
evolution of
voice.
all of that.
That's different when you can put a face and when you can put a face to something, that's completely different. When you
Like
But
can
we,
make something
but they were
look like
putting a
a
face
person
to lies.
versus words, just
no,
words in a newspaper, that's completely different.
yeah, Lionel, they didn't have videos of someone looking like they're saying it in their own voice. That's
Right.
And
horrible.
again, what did I say? We're seeing the evolution of it. It didn't just stay
Again, it's a
stagnant.
mess.
And again,
And
The
there's
really
they
missing
showed
is the art part. That I
they
thought was always going to belong to humans, like music and like actual paintings and art. I thought that was like safe, and it's not.
you
That's
literally have humans working on this to replicate it. So many people are saying,
Right,
"Hey,
but it's a trick
AI."
of the devil.
Y'all are saying AI can't replicate humans. That's what has been the common conversation. AI is absolutely replicating humans.
They can only to a certain extent because they don't have a soul. Only God creates
I mean, a
something.
certain extent only goes so far, and
Only
people
God
are
can
acting like.
only God can give souls. A AI
And
could never.
the problem with this is y'all are acting like everyone's going to be on that same wavelength. I can literally
I'm
just
not
point
acting like nothing. I'm just calling
I
out
I
facts.
can literally point y'all to the current modern education system
I could
and
care
what they're
less.
telling you about how people's minds are, how a lot of the kids have been raised. A lot of kids ain't really seeing soul. A lot of these young adults aren't really
And it's
seeing
up to
soul.
the parents. We've already, but I know you don't believe in certain things, but we've already been told in this day and time how the people that believe in God and stand for Him is going to be very few and far between. So this is expected. I'm not surprised by what's going on because it's just prophecy being fulfilled, but I'm just frustrated by it, if that makes sense. None of this is catching me by surprise.
well, and I think it's like all of our sentiment when we find out a musician is AI. We're all like, and we don't like it anymore, right? So we have a negative reaction, but does that matter? Because is it so
Mhm.
powerful that even if the majority of people don't like it, is it too late to go back? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's going to only progress from there, as Lionel said. Like they want, it seems like they society wants AI to be a progressive
A lot of
partner
society,
with
yeah.
us, like as far as like
But
everyday. And
one thing I
I
can
go ahead.
one thing I can say about AI, even though they make it look a certain way, I can tell it's fake just like that. it doesn't give authentic, like a real person coming on talking to you. It gives robotic all day long. So, but
For now,
kudos to AI.
When I
it's
think
getting
about AI
better though.
generated, when I think about AI generated music, I think about the emotional connection that I have to music. And most times you look for the artist to convey that emotionally, those words and everything, as well as doing a performance. And when I'm telling y'all that this AI artist that I was listening to, like, now I'm realizing that all the songs were ballads and everything, like you said, Mo. Like, if you just take time to just, yeah, like I
Same.
probably could have figured it out, but for me, it
Mhm.
just for me that that wasn't even a real person. Like,
I try to
Right.
figure it out. I was Christian
that
music.
it wasn't
It
a
was.
real person. Like,
Yeah.
wow. Who
Mhm.
makes my thing is who makes money off of that? Lionel, can you explain this? If they have an AI generated artist, music artist, who makes money off of that? I just saw a thing the other day saying that an AI artist signed like $1 million deal, $100 million deal. Who gets this money? The person who creates that character?
Yep. It's basically
Mhm.
them in the studio, but they have an AI program for a lot of things right now. I mean, Telegram, they have AI nude models. You know, these all you got some Indian dude just making a hot chick, and then next thing you know, he's racking up money. You know,
People
just
falling
all you need is one person to generate an entire band, generate the songs. You can generate all that for $20, and then guess what you're
Yeah.
gonna get back? A nice check for
But they're
all of that.
And when
retarded.
you think about it, like people falling in love with robots is sick. It's really sick. When you think about it, like people are that desperate to where they have to look at a computer screen and fall in love with a new robot. Like you can't get that in real life.
Are
I'm
they
just
that desperate, or has humanity become that cold to people that they feel like they can't find connection?
Or is it easy? Is it
or
an easy
yeah,
way
or
to do
people
it?
are afraid of going
Yeah,
out into the real
that's
world.
too.
Well, they can get what they
Yeah.
can really get, right? You're gonna get something like way above your league, like so.
Hmm.
All I see is
Wow.
you creating a solution. I mean, if you're
What?
sad,
Even when I
you're
was listening to
sad.
that
They make.
Christian,
I
yeah,
mean, that's the thing. If you're sad, here's a solution. If you're
Yeah, that's
desperate, here's a solution. If you're lonely, here's a
See,
solution.
this is what I'm talking about. This is creating, to me, I feel like it's creating more disruption and
it's sick.
corruption
Yeah.
than it is a solution, because
Mhm.
people are going to be more content in remaining how they are because they can supplement it with AIs and robots. What
Or
about you?
maybe is that
or what you said, Mo.
people that have a hard time like making connections in real life. Like you
Yeah.
can't really get somebody when you go out in real life, so you I guess have to settle for a robot. That's the thing too.
See, I feel that part of the subliminal thing going on with social media and in the computer stuff is that it is trying to desensitize people from human connection.
Mhm.
So
You're gonna
when
force them to learn
Lionel
how
says
to. I don't want
things
to learn
like
that.
it's a solution, like people, I just feel like people shouldn't be doing this much communication through the computer, through the
It's
telephone.
sad.
Like, I just don't think they should. Like, I think that it needs to be, some things just should be taken away from us like that.
And it's ushering in more of us
Yeah,
replacing humanity. Oh, I can
yeah.
settle for a robot. I don't have to connect with a real human being. That's completely against, you know, God's plan and his will. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
people aren't able to deal with emotions anymore. Normal
Right.
conversations, they put off by a whole lot of things because they aren't able to connect and
Mhm.
develop conversations and interactions with people. Like, you don't have to be okay. I'm always myself. The only thing that's not real about me on here is the name Roz. Other
Mhm.
than that, I'm always myself. But there are
Right.
people here who literally create characters and are a completely different person just because they're behind the camera, and that's through technology. I
Completely.
know
Creepy,
people.
weird me.
Yeah, yeah,
Hmm.
it's
Because they're
really
fooling
scary.
people. It's like that's their goal is to trick.
Right.
And I don't
And it's a
remember a
lot
time
of that.
where it was like that. And I don't know if that's because it's not enough security or if it's just too advanced now. Like,
Well,
I
it's the
don't know.
right, like, right to privacy. I just can't get over what Mo's saying. I really think about that, Mo. That like really kind of opened my mind. the spirituality part, because I was just, when I got back from Costa Rica, I was thinking I want to keep learning Spanish, so I was listening to Spanish music, and I found this really
Mhm.
great like Christian artist, and so I
Mhm.
was reading like the translation and trying to back and forth, and I was feeling like the spirit, I was like, wow, this is beautiful, because I went to like a Christian church in Costa Rica and stuff, and it was just cool. But then I was trying to research the artist, and come to find out it's AI, and all of a sudden I just felt like so let down and like so deceived, and I just was like,
And
this
I
is
think the people who are really spiritually connected, it won't sit well with their spirits. I do notice that. But if you're not, then it's cool. And then it depends on again what you use it for. AI can be good for so many things, but it can also be negative for so many things.
It's
yeah,
just
I
like
think
people,
it's wrong.
literally just like
Here,
people.
Well, I'd rather deal with humans.
Yeah, but humans have trial and error. Like if
Right,
in life, I don't think robots should be given trial and error with humans,
right.
right?
yeah,
You
they
think?
should. Science and calculations and stuff like that, sure, that's robotic. But the human aspect of the spirituality, the artistry, like that kind of stuff, I don't. That's for humans to do, in my opinion.
And then when you look up like the stipulations or YouTube policies, just anywhere, they're also talking about getting rid of a lot of AI. That was in the
How you do?
media too. So I don't know how long it's gonna last,
It's
but
gonna last a lot longer than y'all
who
think.
I
Well,
don't
it's
know.
kind of monetized.
Again,
It's kind of monetized.
nobody knows how long it's gonna last because a lot of things that seems real popular, once the trend is done, you'll be like, remember when this was this? So we can't predict the future. But
Well, the single
my
you gotta
thing is
I'm
my
saying
thing
this for a
my
reason.
thing is I could never be a human though. So it's
So the thing is, you have almost multi-billion-dollar companies are investing in
I know.
nuclear factories across the
Hmm.
board to empower AI. They
Right,
have
I know.
won, as of this year, AI has won a shit ton of lawsuits that were
Hmm.
questioning them.
And
They're here to stay for a while.
I still believe that it'll only go so far.
Me too. Some
With the
has to,
God that I serve, God will only allow it to go so far.
because I did hear that on YouTube they ban they don't
I love
monetize
that story.
music videos and stuff like that.
Hmm.
They do
And
that.
even when people like do AI themselves, it still looks fake. You can tell when it's a real person versus the AI version. So I don't know.
You
It
can,
gives fake to me. I can see straight through it.
but it can also kind of look like a filter going like Snapchat filters. How they look some kind of real in a way. But
Yeah, some of them
I
do.
tell it's fake. You just can't tell if it's a filter or if it's
So I'm gonna
completely
tell
real.
y'all this. I'm gonna tell
Hmm.
y'all this because y'all are just point blank wrong. So in
Just
general, with
You
a
could be
lot of
wrong. You don't know
people,
everything, sir.
with a lot of people, so y'all might be able to see something. But I've actually been doing this with my sister and showing her these pages that are AI generated with people and whatnot, and she's looking through the comments. So if you see 60,000 people sitting here thinking that this is real, you might see that it's fake, but a lot of people don't.
And
They're
so
literally being suckered
you
into
know
it.
a lot of these are kids, right? A lot
No, these are adults. You can check
a
the
lot
page.
of them are
I
These
children.
are
thought that
adults.
song was real. I thought that was a real guy singing. I had
These
no idea.
are adults.
Hey,
Shoot,
that's
she shows her
fine.
boyfriend. He's older and
That's
he be
fine.
getting
It's
suckered.
just
Let me
weird.
find out you guys are all yeah.
It's inhumane. It's weird to me. So a lot of it doesn't make sense. But
Yeah, it's
to the
deception.
people who believe in AI above all else, kudos to y'all.
I don't like it.
Yeah, like I don't even like do the whole when people be talking in the phone to Google, asking it questions, the Gemini, Siri, none of that
Even.
stuff. Like, I just don't invite any of that. I try not to as much as I can, but all of it scares me. Like I just
Have
feel
you ever
like
been
it's
around someone and you say something and their phone picks it up and they're like, repeat that? And you're like, hey, turn your Siri off.
yeah, like, get
Hey,
I hate that.
yeah.
I mean, if you have a smartphone, you already have AI. If you have a desktop,
Yeah.
laptop, you already have AI. It's
And
already
there's
this.
been
Alexa, Siri,
recording you.
and I hate all.
As I stated, it's good for a lot of things, but it's also a negative.
I hate it. I hate the whole cookies thingy. I
It's
hate the whole
ridiculous.
listening to you and putting all these
It's
different
so
searches
weird.
together.
It can get kind of creepy too. Like,
Like
It's
someone's
like
in your house
somebody
and just watching it.
What?
nah,
Wow, it's weird. I'm good.
but we have no choice. That's where the world go unless you try to like live off the grid somehow. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Been doing something too, and then all of a sudden your camera pops up. It's like my phone's been doing that lately. I'm like, why? I didn't open the camera. All of a sudden, it's
Everything is AI. Like if I call my mom and say, "Oh, I was feeling like this today," and I'm just feeling kind of sad, or "Oh, I'm super happy," it's gonna show a video. When you're feeling sad, do this. I'm like, y'all record everything. It's so
See, that's
annoying. I'm like, let me click off of this ad, child.
yeah.
I
It
don't
makes
like
me
it.
want to revisit that Unabomber screen line. I think you came through on that a little bit more. It was talking about the technology, and once it hits like the tipping point, and you're stuck back, and privacy's gone.
And that's why like stuff like this, it makes me go even harder for God, because everything is so like everything is so robotic. Everybody is so distracted by everything, and I don't care if it's not popular, but we have to be strong in our stance, just like the
Yeah.
robots and AI and the negative energy is strong and bold in their stance. So
Hmm.
yeah, I'm just like, no, this is weird as hell to me.
Oh yeah, I can agree with that.
Like they bold. The people that's against God are bold as hell. So we have to be bold too. Why do we have to sit down and hush up? No.
Wow. Wow. Any other? You have anything to say against that, Lana? Or
I mean, that doesn't counter nothing I've said.
yeah, I'm just feeling that you're in full support of the AI and the creations to come with it. Correct?
Oh, I just understand evolution. Just the
Yeah.
next stage of evolution.
And the people, just because people are not in full agreement with it, it doesn't mean that we lack the understanding of evolution. Let's make that clear too.
Yeah, yeah, we just don't know how to stop it. Remember when Elon Musk? I don't know if you guys know the story. When he had a partner, he started. I think it was a PayPal, whatever it was. But had an AI thing, and it was progressing too quickly. And Elon was like trying to get his business partner to hold back because he was worried about how like it was advancing too quickly as far as like coming up with its own ideas, and he worried about what it would do. And so he ended up like breaking up his partnership and removing himself completely. But I mean, he saw that way back whenever, I think, how many years ago? 20 years ago or something. Crazy.
Mm.
Now it's just the average person knows how to do it. Not me, because I'm not that smart. Like, just crazy how easily everybody's doing it. So is it even a competitive advantage really when everybody's doing it, or is it just the new norm?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, according to Lana, it definitely will become the new norm. So if we can vote against it, maybe people will be voting against
It's
it, but
gonna
I
be
doubt it.
soulless.
Yeah, I doubt it. It's not happening. It's the way of the new world. It's
Mm-hmm.
evolution, or you know, the advancement of technology now. Like, I mean, of course, if they want people to, if cars are driving themselves, and sooner or later they're looking to invest in cars flying, then
Right.
evidently these AIs are definitely going to be more than just transcribing words for us and our thoughts. Like they're
And you
definitely
know
going
what
to.
I think? I think if people continue to create like these AI creatures or whatever on social media, when you are in person, I think it'll make you even more socially awkward,
Hmm.
because you've, I guess, become accustomed to that character that's not really you.
Yeah, I'm more
Exactly.
bold to say like evil things because there's no face to it.
Exactly. I would agree with that. I could see that definitely.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you guys, it is coming down to 3 hours now, so it's about that time for me to call it the end. Do you guys have any last words? Mo, would you like to say anything?
This was a really great live. Thank you so much for having
Yeah.
love. And I
Thank
love you
you so
so
much.
much, of course.
I love you too. Did I tell you that I am walking? Well, Mo, I am walking now with a shoe on in the house.
I know
Today
you lied to me. Come on, progress. I'm so proud of you.
I have a shoe on now, only in the house, but when I go outside, I still have to put the walking boot on. So I've been doing it for the last 3 or 4 days now.
How does it feel?
It feels different. I feel like I'm walking like a seesaw, up and down. But
Mm-hmm.
I haven't had my foot in a shoe since November 2024.
Wow.
Um, like on my right foot. So it definitely is a different feeling. And the fact that I had a surgery and they created an arch in my foot that I've never had. I've been flat footed most of my life. So it
Mm-hmm.
feels like I'm like walking on a slope. But I am trying. I have a cane that I am using for therapy. But eventually I'm gonna be full percent. So yeah.
I'm so proud of you and stay strong, Roz. Are you going live again Saturday?
Yeah, I am. Yes, I am. Thank
Okay. Well, thank you
you.
for having me up. Y'all have a great night.
Thank you. And I'm going to catch your live this weekend. I know you send them to me. I've been getting them on Instagram, but I was hanging out with my men and everything, so I had to miss them.
Okay.
That's why I couldn't do anything on Saturday for myself.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah, thank you though. Thank you for coming. I will be at yours.
All right, thank you. You're welcome. Good night, y'all.
Good night. Lionel, are you here? Do you have any last words? Hey, Ryas, how are you doing?
You hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
This is like Nikolai Tesla from back in the day. That's all this is. You know, all he envisioned literally the modern world, and everyone called him insane. What
Hmm.
happened? The modern world ended up being exactly how he predicted, even more advanced. He doesn't look
Hmm.
so insane on it anymore. And again, this is just evolution. This is just what it is.
Yeah.
Just like the evolution of, metaphysics,
Hmm.
quantum physics. Pick one. When things were looked at as demonic or things looked at, we don't need this. Bam. Now it's incorporated in everything we do. That's where we're at right now. AI is on just the current wave that's going to propel us into the next stage. I just need people to stop thinking it's making us lazy when we've already been lazy. We've been showing for the last 30 years how lazy we are. The parents have infinitely become more lazy.
Not stop
People in
it.
the standpoints have become, there's too much data that supports it. Literally.
Yeah.
It's
Mm.
That's just what it is. We've already been lazy. We've already been desensitized. So that's just the next step. And us accepting this has already shown how far we really
Yeah.
are from what we used to be. That's just the reality. Um, what's her name? Cardi B. She ratchet as hell, and she definitely is no role model. And before anyone be like she ain't ever claimed to be, we literally saw her when she was trying to represent us when Biden had her up there talking for us. She could have turned
Mhm.
that crap down. So I don't want to hear no BS about that crap. She is not a good model for women representation. Y'all need to stop celebrating this ratchet mess and her baby mama celebration crap. Like, but yeah, this was a great show, Ross. Thank you for having me up.
Thank you, Lionel. Have a good night.
Good
Have
night,
a good
Lionel.
one.
Okay.
Okay,
Lionel
perfect
is
timing because my batteries are dead and all my chargers aren't working now, so so convenient.
Oh, thank
So
you,
okay,
Buffet, for
awesome.
staying throughout the show. Do you have any last comments?
Yeah, I'll just make it real quick. I think for the AI, I think we should live well enough alone, but we just have to go with it and figure it out, I guess. But yeah, I was hoping you'd go live since I know you had last week you weren't able to. So I always look forward to your shows, and thanks for letting me up.
Mhm.
Appreciate it.
Oh, no problem.
I'm happy for you with your foot. See, that's crazy. I didn't know you hadn't been in a shoe for almost a year. That's wild.
Yes, girl, a whole year. It's been terrible. Been
That's
terrible.
crazy. They made you an arch. See, that's really cool. Awesome. I'm glad.
Yeah, yeah, it feels really, really crazy. Like, but I'm dealing with it. It's like kind of my foot is kind of like stiff and tight, but it's because I haven't moved the muscles in a long time. So
Right.
now I'm trying to something
Well,
else. So
thank God for modern technology, right? And modern medicine.
yeah, you so right about that. I dropped my whole light. 1 second. Sorry.
Oh, you're
Yes,
good. Yeah, I mean, you would have been bound to, a chair or whatever, right? If otherwise,
I could have been,
hobbling.
girl, could have been limping and everything still because I hadn't put my foot on the ground. So like literally, like I literally like have in the shoe, put my foot on the ground, heel to toe. I'm still trying to do this part. I can't really do that. I can't wiggle my toes and stuff yet, but I'm somehow walking. So
Awesome.
um
I'm glad you're getting there.
doing the whole mental part and connecting that with the physical part. I think that's the beauty of like medicine and science. So
Yeah, yeah. It's the little things to be grateful for. And you're like,
yeah.
it kind of
Uh-huh.
gives you a good perspective of,
Mhm.
things to look at
Yeah.
what we have and not what we don't have. So, but yeah, I love your show. And you're awesome, Rose. So thanks. Definitely
Thank
see you.
you, Blue
I'll see
Jay.
you in CT's or something for sure. But
Thank you.
otherwise, I'll be here next week.
Cool. Enjoy the rest of your night. See you next week.
Okay, thanks. You too.
Distance light. Thank you, Blue Jay. Thank you, D tonight. Thank you, Mo. Thank you, Lionel. Thank you, Spirit Oliver. Is that everybody who we had on the panel today? Lionel, Blue Jay, Spirit, Oliver, D, myself. Thank you all for joining. Thank you, Distance Lights in the chat. I saw Stanley here tonight. Young Rias, you got to hear a little late. I understand it's a whole different time zone under there, so I know you just waking up, but I totally appreciate it. San Jose, thank you so much for joining. You were very, very, very engaging in the chat, so thank you for that. I appreciate that. We've been rocking for many years. Through many shows together. So yeah, that's cool. And I wish you the best as you are taking a break on your puff puff passing. And when you get back into it, let me know. I'll be the first one to put it in the air for you. Lido, thank you. Ant Dog, thank you for joining. Mo Love, always thank you. Con Shonnery, thank you so much. It was a wonderful seeing you in the chat. Here for the Tea was here earlier. We also had uh, I just had the name. Oh, Speak Radio. If I don't say his name, I don't want him to think that I got beef with him. Speak Radio was here earlier too. So I just want to thank you guys all again for joining. I always, 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 always appreciate that and appreciate the support. Let's see, Cardi B. I just see her heart. I just see her pain, and I wish her the best in what she is going through. By no means do I think a woman who is married should be pregnant with another man's child, but that's what happens in life. We have to deal with the cards that we are dealt. We live and we learn, and when we play Russian roulette, sometimes that triggers pull. So it's unfortunate, but it's also a blessing. I hope that she is able to emotionally recover from the divorce, the marriage, and all that, and be there for her children. And I hope that she's able to be there for herself. That's my prayer for her. And whatever it is with her relationship with this man, I wish them the best. I don't know the ins and outs of her divorce. She did mention that it is, like I say, peaceful and contentious. So I hope that that works well for her also. But in the meantime, a lot of people say she's not a role model. I feel that she's an entertainer. There are many different forms of entertainment that children shouldn't be privy to. And as parents, we should be able to monitor our kids and protect them from that. My child isn't out here singing Cardi. She ain't out here doing none of that. So, I see her as an entertainer, but she's also a human. So I wish her the best in that. But I can definitely understand where everybody else is coming from. And in regards to a rich man who cheats, or a poor man or average man who is faithful, I um, I am attracted to loyalty. I am attracted to faithfulness. I am attracted to commitment and monogamy. So, if my only option is that he is not as rich as the next man or not as rich as me, but he is faithful, then I'm definitely going for that. That's my true, honest decision and opinion. I wish you guys the best. I hope to see you all next Saturday. Tomorrow is Sunday. It's early morning Sunday now. If you don't have a place of worship, or if you don't get out and do that, but you do believe in a higher power or God, please give them some recognition tomorrow or later in today. If you have family, spend time with them. If you have folks that you sleep with that night, make sure you tell them that you love them, kiss them, and hug them. Once again, thank y'all for joining the Reasoning with Roz. I will see you guys next week, and have a good one. Lionel, stop it. See, this is what I'm talking about. I be out here trying to send positivity, but you have people like this. People like this. I'm trying to send positivity, Lionel. Non-judgmental positivity. I want you to get it. Stop. Just stop. This is like Cardi B knew what she was getting into. Y'all stop. Anyways, back to my words. You guys have a wonderful night. If you haven't hit the like, please hit the like. If you haven't subscribed, do that. If you know someone who has not seen my show or does not know that I have a live, share my live with them. And if you want to donate to this platform, the Cash App is RiseGirl37. And you can also send me messages at IG. I don't say I always respond, but I will respond. I don't always respond right away, but I will respond. It's something when you're dealing with people in the capacity that I deal with people. I have friends who I consider personal friends, and they talk to me, and I love them to death. And I always want to be in a clear mind when I am talking to them and dealing with them. So oftentimes I say, please, I get your message. I hear the voice note. Let me process it. I'm definitely getting back to it because I don't want to be a social worker or a therapist. I want to be a friend to them in those moments. So I definitely will get back to your messages, not right away. So please be patient with me. But my IG is RiseGirl37. You can reach me there. And yeah, thank you for tonight. Have a good night. See y'all. See y'all. Good night. Bye.